Yo, we're back with Elysian Road. I think we're gonna go like do a pincer maneuver on some pirates, I guess. So that sounds fun.
Vulcan nerf pinch.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at the map.
Vulcan nerve stab. Just
Yeah.
stab them.
So you take the nerve, you pull it out, and then you stab them with it?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
That sounds really painful.
Yeah, it does.
Being stabbed with someone else's nerve or your own.
Sorry, I'm reading Powder Mage Trilogy right now. So, like...
Violence is just normal. Yeah, I understand.
It's a little... Yeah, it's some of those...
That's true. That's seriously
Understandable. Oh, speaking of Powder Mage.
What? Oh, did you get your
I got
book?
these in the mail. No, I didn't get my book
Oh.
yet. I got the extra
it
stuff.
dice?
I got the playing cards
Ah,
and the poker chips.
nice. Legit. Now we just need to learn how to play that system and play it someday.
Yep, for sure. We just gotta make sure everybody reads Powder Mage, and then we'll all play it. It'll be great.
Yeah. I still don't know if
Working
I
on
want
it.
Mage or
Or like Privilege.
the other guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
40,
different game.
40% through second book.
Definitely
Oh,
knacked.
nice.
Definitely knacked. For me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
Anyway,
so we shoot them.
so what's the plan here? What's the sequence of events? Does anyone have any idea of the sequence of events?
I mean, I assume we're going into the tunnel, and you guys are just gonna talk crap until we shoot them in the back, right? That's what's going on.
Yeah, that could be a
Okay.
thing.
That seems logical.
And I will provide a suitable soothing soundtrack
Yes.
so that the pirates cannot hear your approach.
We have to synchronize the bass drop to when we open fire, though. Right?
Bass
Bass
drop.
drop. Yeah.
Bass drop.
Yeah, we might have to switch genres for that.
I have the perfect track for this.
Unless you have an orchestral
Oh,
bass
man.
drop.
So this is like
Someone
literally
literally
so
dropping
good.
their bass.
Yeah, this is literally so good because like Ode and Dylan are the ones who are gonna like drop this trap, right? And they're like super into rock, and so like they're gonna be like, Till, come on, any other track but this, and it's gonna be like,
This is incredible.
Yeah.
It's from a grand opera about a young prince leading his invading fleet against a princess and or against a king and his people to take over their planet. But as this prince approaches, the princess of this planet that he's invading has decided that she's fallen in love with him, and she goes out to meet him. And indeed they are in love, and he sings this stirring aria, and then the two of them have a duet as he explains to her his plan to come at them from 4 directions. And in some, in the song there's not a lot of detail, but in the story there's the detail there. And unknown to either of them, her father, the king, is also aboard the ship, and he overhears this song, and
That's what you get.
the king is found, and he's put to death. The princess is put to death.
Oh.
The planet is taken, and the prince leading the invading armies is convicted as a traitor for revealing their plans, and also put to death. And the prince and the princess are put to death by starvation, dying in one another's arms in an escape pod floating off into the vast depths of space. And there's a glorious song of the two of them singing in despair as they float away.
So
it's
just like
space
to
beer,
say,
you're telling me.
just like to say that Till explains a fictional opera is one of my favorite parts of Elysian Road so far.
Great.
Yeah.
I need to read more librettos so that I can actually have more of these to pull out,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
that's actually a real one. It's called Aida.
Right. Nice.
But it's loosely based on Aida. It's obviously not
So-
about space invasions.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're explaining this, and I'm like, this isn't going to be in slow motion. We can't do it to opera. Put something from my playlist on.
And you like send him a song like through the
Yeah.
send him a link to a song.
I'm like, it would have been on before, but the stupid system blew.
Yeah, and it's
Till
like, you know,
scrolls.
flaming
playlist.
spines of mayhem or something like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is this spines as in like spires and pine needles, or is this spines as in actual spinal columns?
Human spines, yeah.
Actual humans.
Well, they're not all human. There's some like
There's some alien spines in there too.
aliens. Yeah. Yeah, it's a stirring song about a apocalypse and a what's the word? A genocide of an alien population. And yeah, you know. Anyways.
Have you guys ever heard of the electric bagpipes?
It sounds tempting.
So Chloe says, as interesting as this all is, could we get on with this?
No, I'm sorry. Picking the music is actually the most important part of the mission. It's actually the only thing that really ensures success.
You know, I found a niche. I found a small niche. Apparently, there are opera aficionados who also like the electric bagpipes.
Oh gosh.
And there's a crossover song of my aria on the electric bagpipes. So we'll use that.
Yeah, this is not
Compromise.
on my playlist. And then
You just hear Fergus under his breath go, yes.
So as the electric bagpipe starts playing, yeah, it looks like Odin and Dylan are gonna go into the secret hatch. And
So how much space is in this secret hatch? It looks kind of claustrophobic.
yeah, so it's like one by one, or one person can go at a time, right? So you'd have to be directly,
Okay.
yeah, like single file.
Also, how much space do they have to go through before they can get to the hatch? Do they need to wear spacesuits and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
That
this
looks
room's-
like
this
that
room
looks
is-
like an evacuated
Not
room.
in that
Yes,
regard.
this room is destroyed, right? And so you'd have to. I mean, you guys are in vac suits, right? We already established that. So you can
Okay.
you just have to like clear off. You just have to make sure the other crew members aren't in this like room when you open the door.
Right. Also, we should probably vent the atmosphere in here so we don't fly out like I did last time.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So is Chloe and them gonna stay back?
So
to vent?
I guess what probably happens, right, is like everyone else moves into here, right? They move to the cafe room.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
And right, like move beyond this, and then you guys like stay behind and then go off to the side. Yeah, so you vent the atmosphere, open the door, and you stare out into the void of space. Yeah, you guys want to go to the secret hatch?
I probably hesitate for a second before walking out. Okay, here we go. Deep breath.
It's fair. It's fair. Yeah, so I mean, obviously you don't see the secret hatch right away because it's a secret hatch.
Right. Yeah. Like it
till-
looks like a shark took a bite out of this room. What am I looking for?
Yeah, there you go.
My plan my part in this plan is to be the one that watches the pirate guy and execute him if anything goes wrong.
That's rude. Also, you're really quiet. You should.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should.
I will be the one to demand their surrender and distract them.
Surrender. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Ladies first.
I don't know.
Nope.
It might be on Zoom. Zoom does that sometimes.
At Caleb. What did you say I needed to do?
You just verbally at somebody.
I did.
Gosh.
Josh, don't at me. Yeah, so I mean, you're gonna have to like give them instructions here and to like what panels to like pry off, right? To like get to the secret hatch. I'm assuming you do that. Like, there's not really any trouble there. You don't have to make a roll or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just assuming that Till is like walking them through this. So you guys like pry off the panel. It starts floating. And yeah, I mean, are you gonna try to like? I guess like what do you do with the panel? I guess it's not that important, but I'm just curious.
You just toss it. Yeah.
Just toss it. Yeah, so it just starts spinning into space. Yeah.
Oh, that's littering.
I assume you don't actually say that.
No.
Okay.
So you guys, who
Yeah.
crawls in first then?
Yeah, he's first.
She rolls her eyes and goes in first.
I have to figure out if he's chivalrous or
Or a coward?
no. I was gonna. All right, yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, or Ode.
I'm gonna go with chivalrous
Uh-huh.
because every other character I have would have been the other thing. So
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's say that.
We actually have a semi-moral David character.
yep, I'm working on it. I'm trying real hard. Okay.
Yeah. So you're so really quiet, Connor.
It's
Is it using the right microphone?
I think I was messing with the volume, so I think I just have to go fix it all.
Why would you do that? Why would you ever mess the audio?
Go do that.
Everything was okay.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
So right, there's 3 places it could be. It's either the mic itself, like on the mic, on your computer, or on Zoom. So check all those.
Just crank all of them, and when our ears bleed, we'll let you know.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So you guys start crawling through, I guess. So Fergus, you're gonna open this door.
Can they not hear me through it? Is it not like an intercom?
You could
I
try.
assume
Till
so.
could probably try to figure that out.
Could probably try to patch you through.
Mm-hmm.
I knock.
You just knock. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we hear, under overscoring the bagpipes, we hear like the mechanic, the metallic knock. And on the other side we hear, "Who's there?"
Fergus.
And we hear like a couple of curse words, and just like, "What? Who are you? Is that a woman?"
Oh no!
Are you the lady captain?
We're here to negotiate your surrender.
Oh man.
And there's a long silence. And then you hear, "Yeah, I don't think so. We have hostages in here. We have 2 crew members in this room, 3 in the other room. We have guns pointed at them."
Sounds like you're not the only late bloomer.
Thanks for giving us your tactical layout.
You don't know which rooms are which. I
With
could've
that
meant-
more specific information, can I get a more accurate sensor ping on the area?
Yes.
Yes. So now that they've said that, I think I'm just gonna reveal everybody on the map.
Okay.
Till's doing some work, like figuring out
If
their.
it's possible, you should not reveal it for me because I don't think we'll know that, and I don't want to know when I should.
That's actually true. Okay, so you guys get a sense of the right. So there are a couple
Well,
pirates.
but they're going to be on comms, right? So we can just tell them where they are.
That's true.
That's fair. I guess if you guys do that, that's cool.
Projected into your HUD.
Right.
Okay.
So,
All right, that's
yeah.
fine.
Wall hack
The
style.
mini map.
Yeah, Destiny style mini map
Yeah,
with
so
the heat map.
I legit think Till is starting to like put together like a roster here, and like from the information you have and like the life signs you're seeing, you put together an idea of the tactical overlay here, and so this is the layout.
Okay, that's cool.
It's a fair number of them.
Yeah.
Well, at least they spread themselves out.
Do we decide lasers were quiet? I forgot.
This one
Yes, they're
and
quiet.
this one.
Okay, good.
Just the
This
sound of
hostage
the,
will probably die
superheated
first.
air.
So this guy has to go next to the door. At that point, this guy's on the other side of the console from this hostage. So this guy's our next target.
These are closed, I assume, right? These
Yep.
doors.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there a little token for the pirate guy I'm about to shoot?
I don't know which guy are you trying to shoot.
The prisoner guy we have.
Oh, here. Let me grab his token. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we just left him in the other room. Come over by me, Mr. Sir.
Mr. Sir.
Mr. Sir.
That'd be an embarrassing Photonhauer name.
Yeah, I was looking for one, but I couldn't think of it.
Wait, are you guys are in the vents right now? You and Dylan are?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I mean, we're en route, I suppose.
En route.
Okay. Well, right. So you're. I was just looking at where you were in the ship, and I was like, why in the world are you there again? Where you almost died.
We had a long
I like
thing
looked
about-
over and I was like, what the heck are you doing?
They're like there now.
Okay.
Right, they're just crawling through.
So now, just so I make sure I understand this room here is technically above the tunnel, and that's why it looks like this. But then this is just tunnel, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this room is part of the tunnel. Okay. Just
Mhm.
make sure.
We have hostages as well.
Oh wait, no, that's true. Never mind.
Do you now? And you think I care?
Probably not. I knew this idea wasn't going to work, but this is mostly for Evelyn's sake.
I mean, like, it kind of makes sense, though, Evelyn, that this would be the plan that you'd come up with, right? Because you'd be like, a soldier should, like, understand that, you don't leave a man behind. Like, there's this whole idea, right, of you're just not just going to get your people killed. But these pirates just don't care. Yeah, there's... I think, the guy says to you, he's like, shoot him, I don't care. Torture him if you want.
Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work.
Wait, what does he look like?
Something...
What does he look like?
The scruffy one?
Yeah, you just describe him.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's Ned. Yeah, kill Ned.
Ned, but we do have what you do care about. We have the only working ship.
That you do. All right, so we're negotiating now?
You mean negotiating?
Yes, that's what I just said.
That is not at all what you just said.
Wait, do you actually say that, Till?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what was that? That sounded like God just spoke to me.
I mean, I am a psychic, so we're basically the same thing.
Oh, you're part of that weird oh, crap, man. I have dealt enough with psychic priests of late. All right, listen. If you want to make negotiations of like getting us out of this situation onto your ship, that's one thing we can do. But if you want to preach to me, that is entirely different. I'll just shoot these people right now.
That would be unfortunate, because if you did that, we'd just blow up the part of the ship you're in.
I mean, we obviously shoot them one at a time. I'm just saying. We wouldn't kill all of our hostages right away. That's a dumb move. Yeah, and you hear like muffled like, yeah, of course it's a dumb move. And they're like people like arguing with each other.
Our two compatriots that we can see on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Are they like posing for the camera here, or have they managed to send their message?
Yeah, they've finished by now, and I think they've moved into the adjacent room.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're gone.
Okay. I'm going to call up onto the monitors a bunch of like creepy and demonic symbols.
Awesome.
Onto the monitors in the room that they were in.
In the other room, yeah. I
Okay,
just need something to keep. I just need something to keep my hands busy as I'm.
Right, I mean, no one's in there.
attention
No one's
to
in there
them.
to witness it at the moment. But yeah, suddenly like 666 and like the Mark of the Beast and like all this other like crazy stuff like comes up on the on the displays.
So
Just in case anybody
There's
happens
also
to turn
there's
around.
a Rickroll starts as well.
So the 666
Oh, yes.
and the 999 because we don't have the culture reference to know it's just 36.
Right, it got flipped up.
Yeah, and the Rickroll has become a universal symbol of evil.
Oh, it literally has. Yeah, like that's canon. Like that song. Like it's literally there was a transmission that came once from a derelict spaceship. And it was just, it constantly pumped that song, the Rick Astley song. And like, it was like this incredibly
Never gonna
creepy
give you
thing.
up.
It's just like this whole like urban legend, right? Of like the ship that is traveling through space, like pumping Rick Astley to like nearby
And
ships.
if it gets too close, it can teleport you off the ship, and you're never heard from again.
Right, exactly, right? Like, if someone pumps "Never Gonna Give You Up" onto your ship, like that's the ghost ship coming to get you.
Oh boy. So considering it's functionally 9 against 3, is fighting our best option?
Probably. We'll be okay. It's fine.
Okay. Well,
If you're
I mean, what's
fast
the
and
alternative?
quiet, the likelihood of if you're fast and you're quiet, there's a likelihood that we'll only lose one hostage.
Yeah, the player characters are much
Unfortunately,
better at killing things.
it's this one that I'm worried about.
yeah.
Yeah. So Chloe,
A
I
quick
think.
shot through this door could get this dude.
Yeah.
Everybody else is handled from the right angles, and this guy is too far on the other side of the console. These guys are busy doing whatever untoward things they do in rooms when they're left alone. So
Yeah. They're playing poker or something. I don't know. Flipping
I'm sorry,
through.
Carly. Are you eating on stream?
Yes.
that's Connor's shtick.
Are you really giving her a hard time after I ate an entire chocolate shake on the stream? Really?
No,
When did you do
it's
that?
just a
Just
joke.
The beginning of the stream.
Oh, I haven't been watching you.
Well, that's your fault.
So Chloe comes over to Fergus right up the door, and she says, "This is Chloe Lasmos, the captain of the SNS Karnak. We're here to negotiate the safe release of those prisoners. As my friend here said, I mean, I think she's kind of confused as to why Fergus was the one who like went up and started talking to people. She says, as my, yeah, I mean, she doesn't know that. She just sees a 13-year-old boy and is just like, why is this happening?
Till pulls up an image of Fergus's character sheet, puts it onto.
Yeah. It's like
the
a
wall
biometric
next to-
scan, but for some reason it has a bunch of strength and dexterity.
It's the character sheet based off the biometric
Yeah,
scans.
exactly. Yeah, and she says, we're willing to negotiate the safe passage off of our vessel if you give up your prisoners. We can work together here. We don't have to be enemies. And Fergus, yeah, you can tell from this angle, Riley, you're right next to her. She's shaking. She is incredibly nervous right now, and she's just trying to put up a facade of confidence.
How old is she?
Early 20s.
Okay. I grab like. I'm guessing I'm a couple feet shorter than her.
Yes.
So I reach up and like I pull on her sleeve, and then I just super calm and confident. I put a finger to my lips. I'll take care of this.
Make a talk roll, I guess. See if you can convince her that you have it under control.
Okay.
You're a creepy little boy.
Yeah, you just look up and go.
I mean, he's a homunculus, so.
Do I get a bonus since she's terrified?
Sure. You can take a +1 modifier. Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I think so. I think she looks down at you and she says, "Well," and she like looks back at Evelyn, like kind of like, is this like he's in charge? Like where he's the one talking? Is that what's happening? Evelyn.
Connor, you're Evelyn.
By the way, it didn't roll your attribute, Jared.
Oh.
So,
Well, it's 0 anyway, so
oh, wait, is? I thought you had a higher charisma.
Your charisma
I
is
have
0?
0 charisma. Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Really?
okay.
I thought that was high stat.
Caleb, I rolled horribly. I only have 1+1 stat.
And that's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So when you roll, I think you have to pick a type of. Wait, no, it's gone.
So I should have it set so that your character sheet's
Oh, it
query.
asks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
What was
Did
I?
it-
Yeah, I reset it to that because I like that better.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
What did I screw up?
Yeah, so I was gonna say, Chloe, Fergus is trying to like explain to Chloe that like he's gonna do the talking, and Chloe Lasmos, the captain of the ship, looks back at you, Evelyn, and she's like, she kind of motions to Fergus, and she's like, is this like, as if like, is this happening? Like, is he gonna be the one talking here?
She looks to me and says that.
Yeah, because you're like the other crew member that's here of that you know this guy, right?
Oh well, I mean, I just say, of course.
Yeah, she,
That's all the explanation I give.
yeah, she shakes her head and just kind of like takes a couple steps back and kind of like gestures to you, Fergus, like, okay, well,
If you give us all of the prisoners, we'll leave you the ship once we all leave, and you can take all the escape pods to the planet below. Are we by a planet?
no, you're in an asteroid belt.
So chill out on the asteroid belt if you want. You can live.
I mean, there are like miners and stuff on the in the asteroid belt, so that's like a thing. But like, Till, you have the schematics. All the life pods are jettisoned already, or got torn like to bits because of the bombardment.
I figured that. I'm totally.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm just saying like Till is the one who would know this for sure. Like, and so yeah. I mean, so you want to make a roll then?
Yeah. You
want to try to get them to do that? I think it's definitely going to be difficult. They're in a pretty desperate situation, and they don't trust you at all. So I think difficulty 14.
Whoa! Wait, what?
That's the absolute max that I can roll.
So wait a second. Let me look at the. I need to look at the like
Difficulty
ladder again, like how it scales.
I think 10 is usually like pretty intense.
Wait, is it? Here we go. Yeah, let's do 10 then. Yeah, 10 is what I'm thinking of. It's not only a true master has any chance of achieving this at all. That's not what it is. Yeah, so 10 difficulty. So roll plus your charisma. Talk.
So 0.
Wait, why is it 0?
Because I
plus
rolled
0
for all of them,
charisma.
so and I sucked.
Oh, but you have +1 to talk, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so +1.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey, boy.
Okay, yeah. So I think by this point you guys are you're pretty along, Dylan and Ode. So you get to this chamber, and this is the problem, unfortunately. This schematic did not account for what this was. It's a different schematic here. This is
A giant rotating saw blade. Why do they even have this?
I think
That reminds me entirely of Galaxy Quest.
I think it's so you laugh, but I think it's something kind of similar to that. It's not like an actual like saw blade like trap or whatever, but like something's wrong with the ship, right? Like something got knocked loose or whatever, and there is I'm trying to think of what it would be. What would, like, the ship got damaged and like
A ventilation fan or something? I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so you guys get to this point, and the ventilation fan right above you. There's something really wrong with the airflow in this room, and the way that the so technically this vents out into the atmosphere, or not the atmosphere, the void of space, and so
here,
there's a weird. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what it would be, because it would be like a ventilation fan, because it wouldn't connect to the ventilation system. Okay, I think I know what it is. There's something wrong with the whatever like mechanical thing, like power thing that's in these crawl spaces. You're right next to one of the engines, I think, or something that connects to the engine, and so I want each of you to make a physical save.
Oh, we're dead. I hate saves in this game so much. Oh, look, I failed. Who would have thought?
Versus a 15. Holy cow!
Yeah, that's why they're very difficult.
Yeah,
to
level
make.
1 is difficult saves.
They're hard to make until like level. I mean, once you get to level 5, then they're like 10.
Oh, my physical save is 16,
Oh.
and I have -2 strength.
That's because you have
Wait.
-2 strength. That's why.
Wait, but it's the better of your strength and your constitution.
Yeah, his constitution is like 9.
-1.
Wait, I don't know what I just did.
You get a list of your saves. You just want to click the saving throw, the blue box, B15.
Oh, you have it on the edit, or no, you don't. Okay, you're good.
No, she clicked the list. That's why.
I don't know where I am.
The reference list. So you see
Yeah.
the quick menu you clicked? Saves.
Yeah.
Go to the left of that. It should say saving throws and have 4 blue boxes.
Yeah, so it has little like blue boxes that says V14, V15.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, whoa, jeez. Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, you both saved.
Oh.
Or you failed your save. So, yeah,
Ouch.
I don't think anything
We're
happens
sporty.
right now, but you guys have been exposed to some radiation, and
Oh, great.
It
yeah,
doesn't do anything about radiation.
What?
Our suit doesn't help against radiation.
Not this kind of radiation. I don't know the like specifics here, but like you're
Just
protected
like
against like UV rays and whatnot, right? Because space. But like this
Right.
is something a little bit stronger.
Does our suit indicate that?
If the tech save was still a part of this game, I would have you make a tech
That's
save.
what I was thinking.
But
Yeah.
I guess a luck save.
Look, I failed that too. There's never been a successful save in this game so far. Who's surprised? All right, well, we're all gonna
So-
die.
Yeah. So this is the thing. I'm not gonna just like have you be inevitably killed by radiation. That's not fun. But yeah, you definitely had something is wrong. And you haven't noticed it yet, right? You got exposed to some bad radiation, and there's gonna be consequences later, but you don't notice it now.
Hopefully, like way later, like your kids only have 3 toes.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think that's necessarily better.
It's kind of a terrible thing to wish.
But
on
yes,
someone.
you guys keep making your way through the crawl spaces then, and I think the pirate says to you, Fergus. All right. Listen, I'm trusting you now. If the captain of the ship is vouching for this, and whoever you are, I mean, this is our only shot, right? Otherwise, we're just gonna shoot each other, and I don't think anyone wants that. Listen, I didn't even want to be a pirate. I mean, I and he starts to like give you a string of excuses as to like, my family is, stuck in as wage slaves on Midas, and they're working for this evil corp, and so on and so forth. Someone's got to pay the bills.
It's completely okay. I understand. I didn't choose to be a psychic god, but my family forced me on.
Right.
I totally understand.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So being a pirate's kind of like being a psychic. You kind of it just happens, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You understand. Are you sure you're not a woman?
Unless health class was taught by a very, very sick and twisted person, I don't think so.
I mean, at this point in the future, aren't there like 20,000 genders?
Yeah, there's genders
Oh,
without
gosh.
That
Wow.
was a joke. Oh,
That's,
so
that's
good.
right, folks. It's not going to get better than this. Stop listening now.
That was good. Dang.
Well, I stole it from something else. So yeah, I didn't just think
Oh.
of that. Yeah.
I suspect it was stolen from whatever that other
That's amazing.
campaign was
That
that,
was-
you guys keep going on.
Yeah,
about,
that was
but-
that was the
Yep.
joke in the other campaign. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
this
almost
is-
cried the first time I heard that.
Oh
joke.
yeah, me too, man. Yeah. There's genders without number. There's only
was
stars
at
in the sky.
Yeah, it was at work, so it was kind of awkward.
Oh yeah. I mentioned. What's the captain's name again?
Chloe.
Chloe. I asked her where all the medical supplies that she's transferring her at.
Yeah, she says, well, it's back there. It's with them.
They have no way to even get into there.
Well, what do you mean?
They all got munched off.
Yeah, the only door is in space.
Yeah, so
Like through
these
there.
right. So I guess she explains real quick to Till, because he has the schematics, right? That there's stuff in this room over here. There's stuff in this room. Obviously, this is like the main cargo bay, and so some of it definitely got jettisoned into space. But most of the cargo systems they have aboard or were locked in, and so like locked into like the side of the wall, and so they didn't just like float out when the atmosphere vented. And so yeah, there should be some remaining medical supplies, probably
So-
hopefully enough to still make a difference.
So new plan, we should try to get this out while we're distracting them, or
I mean, as it stands right now, it looks like they've agreed to like come with you.
but we still need to get the
It's-
medical.
I'm sorry. Since when did we agree to let pirates aboard my ship?
Oh no, we didn't. We're giving them the escape pods that don't exist.
Right, exactly.
Why is
That's
everybody drawing lines like all over the place? You guys don't even-
It does look funny. But no, there are no pirates coming aboard my ship.
But no. There are no pirates coming on our ship. We're giving them the escape pods that are on the decrepit ship that don't exist.
Yeah, so the escape pods were in this room, the room that
Got munched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That room over there. Yeah.
No pirates are coming on your ship.
How's that any different from murdering them? But we said we didn't want to.
Good point.
Well, that's the thing. Till, you know that they've called for assistance, right? And so if you just like hoodwink them and then escape with the medical supplies, it's probably safe to say that they'll, it's up to them, right? They'll probably get rescued. You guys probably don't have to think about it too hard.
Okay.
And again, Fergus doesn't much care about that. He just wants to get all the hostages out without any of them dying or potentially dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's at this point that Dylan and Ode are in that room right there. Do you guys want to make a notice check for me when you're in that
Sure.
in that room?
If there are combat stimulants, I suggest you don't take them.
Oh, I will.
Then at least read the recommended dosage.
That's for lightweights. Okay. Let's see.
Am I putting any attribute on this?
It's plus wisdom, I guess.
Okay.
That sucks.
If we have to call the poison control center, if we have to call Space Poison Control Center because
also-
you
it could
ingested
also
too many
be-
performance-enhancing drugs,
Are you sure it's not dexterity?
You could do plus intelligence, Ode.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think you both noticed that, yeah, there are definitely some, like, illegal drugs in here that, like, either are, like, and maybe you don't have enough time to, like, look through all of them, but if you wanted to, like, make sure to grab some of these, right, at the
Yeah.
very least you could grab some, like, Sims, and if you took the time to, like, actually, like, carry a couple of these crates, like, to the ship, there are probably some illegal drugs in here that you could sell to someone for a lot of money.
I mean, you could just take all the crates and then throw them out that hole right there, and we could collect them.
Technically
afterwards.
could, yeah.
I
And if
don't
you
know
re-
if I would think of that. I have a negative one with
tie them together with space duct tape, and we could just
I
grab
mean,
the
this is the
ball.
thing. I'm assuming you're all on comms, right?
I think what happens is, like, not on comms.
Mhm.
Well, wait, no, we're wearing spacesuits, so you couldn't hear me otherwise. Yeah, I think I walk through it, and I'm just like, ooh, 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 and I go over here, and I'm like, oh, what is this? And then I look at it, and I'm like,
What'd you find, Ode?
and I tap Dylan on the shoulder. I'm like, this is Bloodshot. This is like the best. I was gonna say accelerant. That's not a thing.
No.
Yeah.
Steroid?
No, it's like a stimulant. Like I grab a handful of them and shove them in my pocket, and then I just kind of go back up to the door. Like, all right, that didn't happen. Moving on.
You definitely saw it though, Dylan, and know
Oh yeah,
exactly
I
what
was
you did.
talking to you when I said that. So
Right.
Yeah.
Is Dylan gonna grab some combat stimulants?
No.
Okay.
unfortunately, I can't take any now because they're intravenal and I have a spacesuit on. So.
Yep. And that's good because otherwise I'd have to look up the rules right now.
Exactly. Also, what is this? Because it looks like an S, and I don't know what
Yes,
that
that's
means.
just secret door. That's what that means.
Oh, it's secret. So is it a hatch?
Yeah, so you guys, it just looks like a door to you, right?
Oh, okay.
But to them, it looks like a wall.
To them, it looks like an S that's been extruded upward and sort of standing sideways.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
it's like
Funky wavy.
it's one of those
kind
like
a
giant
funky
letters from
wavy
Sesame
panel.
Street, right? It's just like sitting there.
gosh. Yeah.
Today's episode is brought to you by the letter S for space.
Space.
And then there's like this like weird one of the weird alien puppets from Sesame Street that always like teleports in, right? They're just like
Okay.
You've seen
Turns
more
out-
Sesame Street recently than I have.
Sesame Street 3200. They're entirely
Yeah.
populated by those puppets. Like there's
all
nothing
those
else.
puppets are really old, so they're like has one eye and it's covered in like blood. But anyways,
They
Those
just make
old-
new puppets.
Old and ratty Sesame Street puppets. The
oh, when they
original
found them, they were
stuff.
like that, so they thought it was a horror show. Anyways, along with Big
Right.
Bird, who was also covered in blood. And had no
Oh
bottom.
yes, no, that's
Oh
okay.
my.
That's canon. That's definitely canon. That's definitely canon. For some, there was like a
Sesame
mix-up.
Street is the equivalent of Goosebumps.
Yes.
Yeah, they call him Big Burn. He just like burns people alive. All right, anyways.
Yeah, it's definitely like a horror show now. Yep.
Gosh. All right, anyways.
There's like, did they use this to traumatize children back on Earth?
It was for psychic snapping. Yeah.
You're right.
That's horrible.
It really
I'm
is.
sorry. Of all the things, that is horrible.
Oh, now that we're done
Yeah.
doing that. All right. Yeah.
Oscar the Grouch like looks at the camera and just says, "You're trash."
Yeah.
Like, that idea is funny. Using it for psychic snapping on children is horrible.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that hurts.
So I crawl up to the secret. Is this a normal sized room or is it still a crawl space?
Nope, it's a normal size room. Yep.
Okay, so I walk up to the door and then I look over at Dylan and I look down at her sword. I'm like, are you okay? Are you ready?
She kind of just shrugs and she's like, I kind of have to be, don't I?
Yep, shell shock later.
You're a great
Yeah,
Uncle Till.
He points at it and says, "You could use back," and kind of shrugs, like, "I don't know.
My
It's a
charisma-
sword. I don't know sword." Wait, is it? What kind of sword is it? Because if it's double edged, that's a stupid thing for me to
Space sword.
say.
It's a
Monoblade.
monoblade, yeah.
Right, but is it a katana monoblade or is it a double edged monoblade?
This is important.
I think that's up to you, Dylan. Like, is this like is it double edged or is it just have like one edge that's sharp and the other edge that's like blunt?
I'd say double-edged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then you could use the flat, and he kind of shrugs.
She's Greek, and that's kind of the typical.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like one of those,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name.
the name just sort
Spada?
of flew away.
Talking about those hooked blades. that the
Khopesh?
Greeks-
No.
No,
No,
that's
Xiphus.
Khopesh is,
It's a Xiphus.
That's Egyptian. I know.
Khopesh is Egyptian.
What did you say to Caleb?
Let's see. Xephus.
Spada.
Xephus.
Xephos.
Zephos.
How do you spell that?
It's
Is it
pretty-
actually Xephos?
Yeah, it's Xephos, yeah.
Why would you name a
Xephos.
sword
How do you
something
spell
as
that?
clunky
Xephos.
as that?
X-
Xephos.
Xiphos.
Xephi.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Omicron,
that,
Sigma.
exactly.
Okay,
But why would you name a sword something so clunky?
because it's another language.
That's a cool name, though.
See, this is let's see. I see a picture of what I was thinking. I see like 3 different kinds of swords, but I think I know which one you're talking about. So, okay. So then, yeah, I think he says.
So the sort of straight leaf-shaped blade.
Yeah. It's an Iron Age
Yeah.
like straight short sword, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I think he just says, yeah, maybe you could use the flat, and he kind of shrugs, like, I don't know.
Yeah, so what's the order of events here, right? Like, how, like, Fergus has convinced them to, like, let the prisoners go, right? But
We've heard this, right?
yes, exactly. You guys are all on comms, right?
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess we're just holding until something goes wrong.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
so I guess the pirate comes up to the door, Fergus, and he says, "All right, well, I'm opening the door now. How do we want to do this? You lead us to the escape pods, and once we're there, we give you the prisoners. Well, we'll take the prisoners with us, and then we'll just kind of exchange things."
Did we tell them that we have one of their prisoners too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You can keep
Okay.
Ned, by the way.
They just said kill Ned. They don't care.
Nobody likes Ned.
Ed, are we gonna behead him?
Sad.
You're gonna be Ned him.
I don't know how I've never heard that joke. That's great. Okay.
I suspect a Game of Thrones reference.
That was a Game of Thrones
You would be correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I can't believe I've never heard that joke.
I whispered.
Make it on Twitter. It'll be all over the internet by tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Sorry, Jared.
I whispered to Tilla if you can put in the artificial atmosphere in the this room, and close that door.
Which room?
Can do.
Okay. The other room that has the circle in it, the pulsating circle.
Right, gotcha, yeah.
Wait,
And
are
I
we going
say-
to
we're
to
gonna
odd them out the
jettison
door?
Yeah.
We're gonna odd them out the door?
Yep.
That's amazing.
So, okay, the way this has to be done very carefully because they're gonna. So the plan is they're gonna have the crew with them, right? As they're all gonna like go as a group and they're gonna like come with you. You're gonna lead them to the escape pods, and they're gonna have the crew with them. And then once you show them the escape pods, then like a transfer, they'll just give you the crew members, and then they'll just take.
I'm going to alter it a little bit. So Okay, well,
They have to
I'm
bow down
wearing
and
a-
worship
I'm
you
wearing a-
first?
I'm wearing a spacesuit, right?
Yeah.
Are they wearing spacesuits?
The pirates? You don't know.
Were the
Based
other
on the
pirates-
ones that we killed and captured,
Oh,
are they wearing spacesuits?
No, they are not. Yeah.
Okay.
Any of the ones you've seen so far have not been wearing spacesuits. Right, because Till, you saw some of those on the monitor too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I say, I whisper, Till, get ready to catch me. And my voice definitely cracks at the end of that. I tell them, you'll leave the prisoners in this next room. I definitely sound like a woman right
You
now.
really do.
And I will lead you to the escape pod. Zzz.
Which room did you say that they were going to leave the crew in?
This one. Or this one, whatever. It doesn't
Gotcha.
matter.
Yeah. Okay, so you sense that he's about to open the door, and then he says, "Wait a second. How many escape pods are there? And how many can they fit?"
There's 9.
I have the schematics. What do the schematics say, Caleb?
So the schematics say there are, let's see. I mean, if the crew complement is 20, I'm assuming that there'd be enough for 20 people. Right, that makes sense. So there are like 10 escape pods that should be in like this room, and they fit 2 people each. Yes, that room. But I think there are a couple of escape pods, right, that actually probably still work. You don't know. There's a hole in the escape pod hub, but like it's possible that the 4 that still remain might work.
Okay. I mean, either way, they're going to get jettisoned into space. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
There.
I mean, Dylan and Ode, like, you're hearing this on.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that we can hear them.
Yeah.
Sure, I like the idea of spacing the pirates. Because weren't we just doing the whole, is it okay or not okay to kill somebody?
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to space them cold-heartedly?
Yes.
Either we do that, or Dylan has to stab them again.
I mean, literally though.
Oh, don't put an uncle in a bind like that!
Would you rather have Dylan?
I don't want to
and,
deal with a teenager that's more
physically-
angsty than she's already going to be.
Fair.
So yeah, I think I look at Dylan and I'm like, I guess it's up to us. What do you think?
If Odd's fast, could he stun them all?
Not to mention, you're also risking all of the prisoners' lives, and my life.
Can't you heal people?
Not as many as there are going to be dead.
Well, you only have to heal the prisoners.
Oh, wait a second. You know, I think you already used all of your effort too, Jared.
I haven't used any effort yet.
Nope, your effort is committed because it's per day, and the day hasn't ended
Have I?
yet.
But have I?
You
have
used
I,
it once.
Oh, look,
Remember,
it's
you used it once
12:01
on the
in the
one-
morning. Happy New Year, guys.
Wait,
Not how that
what did I
works.
use it on?
You used it on the pirate that Dylan stabbed. Remember?
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
No. We talked about doing
Wait.
that, and then Connor shot him in the face.
Yeah. No,
Are you
'cause that
sure?
guy
Okay, well,
died.
it's marked on your character sheet that you've committed effort. But if
Oh.
that didn't happen,
Because I don't think we've described what that's like, and I think
Yeah, because I
if we,
haven't rolled.
I mean, you
my-
wouldn't have to roll. But okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you still have one then. I mean, you can literally only heal one person then.
I can probably heal one, maybe. I'm not the best psychic yet.
Well, this is a medical ship. There's doctors. Still
We're on a medical ship. There's drugs all around us. I'm sure we could find something that's...
Yeah, there's probably Lazarus patches and stuff. Yeah,
Okay. Were there any Lazarus patches in the room we're in?
No.
I mean, they'd
That's
probably
where
be
the
like
illegal
super
drugs go.
steroid for Lazarus patches, but you know,
yeah,
whatever.
they wouldn't bother with the Lazarus patches in there.
Yeah. Okay.
The kind of stuff they'd have in there would be like the Lazarus patches that make you into zombies, right?
Right. Yeah.
Leave those on the shelf.
So we're not taking the logical route here.
I mean, we haven't decided on anything yet. I actually am still waiting for.
Hello?
Dylan. This-
Hello, is there? How many escape pods are there?
Oh,
Oh yeah, they're still waiting on that answer.
I tell him what Till
10.
just said
Yeah.
to me.
There would be 10.
They're about 10. Each fitting two per pod.
Oh, that should be enough. And you hear a couple of them discussing something. He's like, all right, are we coming out then?
Okay, one of Evelyn's goals is literally achieve full victory. So
Yes.
Nice.
I think that
Evelyn.
I think,
Evelyn.
We gonna space them?
no, I think we should kill them all.
That's what spacing
Of
them
course,
is
of
gonna do.
course she does.
That's
No, as in like, yeah, attack.
Like fight them all. Yeah.
Fighting them.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you want to like summarily execute them all, as opposed to just spacing them and letting the
Well, yeah,
coldness
but this
of
isn't
the
a full
space
victory.
do the work?
We are giving that. Wait.
No, a full victory is none of
Jettisoning them out
the
the
hostages
airlock.
even getting hurt, and every single pirate being dead. That is an absolute full victory. None of us taking any damage.
Mhm.
I guess.
I mean, it
And all
depends
of
on how warrior you are, right? Because that
Yeah,
sounds like cowardly, but
Exactly.
you.
I'm trying to think through of like her idea of,
Of what
'cause she
full
would play
victory
RTS
is.
games.
I mean, you strike me as a more. as
In
a-
RTS, so
Right.
from the competitive RTS that I've seen, StarCraft and StarCraft 2 matches
Yeah.
usually ends with somebody tapping out a couple minutes into the match, as opposed to actually
Yeah.
getting destroyed or
Or like in
destroying the other
Warhammer, it's
team.
rare that you table people. Like it. Yeah, it's usually.
More often than not, it's they realize there's nothing I can do to get ahead of the resource curve at this point. I'm done.
Yeah, it's a battle of wits, right? Usually.
Mhm.
And
It's
all
all
right.
about outthinking the enemy, and then they just give up.
your character comes off as pretty intellectual. I think it would make sense for her to be, and like calculating, right? I think it would make sense for her to be like, oh, we outsmarted them and they all died. We win, right? Like,
Yeah. He's. Wait, am I muted?
Nope.
No, you're good.
You're good.
You just muted yourself.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
All right. Yeah. No, she's with Jared's plan of.
Fergus.
I'm sorry. Yes, Fergus's plan.
Jeez. How unprofessional. I love you.
Oh, we're using fake names. Okay.
all right. So in that case, can we personal comms? We don't have to full
Yep, sure.
full comm. Do we? Okay. So then yeah, I just personal comms to Dylan. I'm like, if they go through this, they're all going to get spaced, or we can go after them, and some of the hostages might get hurt, but well, Evelyn will probably just kill all the pirates anyways. What do you want to do?
She gestures toward the secret door, kind of steps back a little bit and holds out a hand and says, "Gentlemen first."
At about this moment, the bagpipe track winds down its last wheeze,
Yeah.
and you can hear the people who are on comms can hear soft Greek cursing as Till quickly shuffles through, and some song about angry flaming spleens comes on rather louder than is comfortable.
Yeah. I just kind of snicker on the personal comms, and that comes on, and he jumps up and down a little bit, and psych himself up, and then yeah, he just kicks the button for the door.
All right, let's roll initiative, guys.
Oh yeah. All right. Wait, do we get a surprise round? How does that work in this game? I know there is one because I can't be surprised, but I don't know how it works.
Well, everybody click on their token and roll initiative first, and then
Okay.
I'll figure it out from there. So
I
have your
6.
token selected when you click your initiative.
I don't know where it is now.
What? I think an 8.
Oh, there we go.
Forgot how to do that again.
You can just click initiative.
Oh,
That's
you
in the
clicked
quick menu.
initiative like 6 times.
I clicked
Oh.
it twice.
Oh, okay. You're right.
I will be back in like 2 seconds.
Do it. Yeah, let me
Do it.
know
Do it. Mountain, do it.
Alright.
I never realized that till I saw that meme, and then I died. It was great.
So yeah, Evelyn, roll your initiative too.
Just did.
Yeah, remind me how to do that.
So have your character sheet, or have your token selected, like click on it, and then go to your character sheet, and then there should be an initiative button.
It's in the same quick menu where your saves were, where you accidentally did the saves instead.
Yep,
This
my
is
bad.
initiative, you can click that.
I didn't do that either. Give me a sec.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have initiative? Are you doing
Sucks.
initiative for them, or are you doing initiative for each individual pirate?
I'm doing initiative for the pirates, and then I'm doing an
Okay.
initiative for the captives, and then I'm doing initiative for all the 3 NPCs that you have like outside separately as well.
Dylan, do you have
Okay.
alert?
I don't.
Okay,
Does-
that's the only reason that I rolled twice. So you would only roll the once, because I think you were... Oh wait. No, you did only roll once.
So that
Sorry.
was me, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw a second roll and I was
Yeah.
confused. Okay.
That was me. Okay.
Does Dr. Trigger Happy have a pistol on him still?
Oh yeah, I don't think we took that away from him, did we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he still has one.
Who are we
Well,
talking
as I
about?
recall, he was terrible with it. So.
Who are we talking about?
Dr. Trigger
Guy
Happy?
who almost shot Dylan.
Oh,
Or was it Evelyn?
The Isaac guy.
Isaac. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to. Okay, there we go. Now he's on the initiative order. I was trying to get him on the initiative order.
So I might.
rolled
You
so
were
well.
just looking for a more appropriate initiative roll.
No, I wasn't clicking on the token.
Got
I
two
didn't even
sevens
look
and
at the
an eight.
rolls.
Jeez.
I just wanted to make sure it got on the turn order without me having to do it manually, because screw that. So let's see. Yeah, let's look at surprise rounds here. So, sometimes the person is surprised ambush. Most ambushes involve a contested dex sneak roll against a target's whiz notice check. So let's do that first.
Oh, great.
So I'm just basically just for the pirates like that are in that room, right? Because
Right.
all the other people are gonna be surprised.
Do we get a modifier at all? For having.
Yes, you can get a +2, I think, right? Like this,
Aw,
it's
yeah.
really difficult for them to hear you, and they're not expecting you to come out a secret door. So,
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
yeah. So roll that. And Dylan roll that too. With a +2, but sneak with dex. And then I'll roll for the pirates to see if they notice you.
Oh, I don't have sneak. What am I?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I was doing notice. I need to.
But you'll still be at a +0 because you're dex. So. And then actually a +2 because of the bonus. So we should be okay.
Ow. Nice.
We should be okay, says the RPG player before rolling the dice.
No, nice.
we should be okay, says the person who just invoked Murphy's Law.
Well, we will be fine. So get out of here. And you just rolled like 4 8s. So if you roll another one, I'm pretty mad.
I'm trying to. It's not. It's being super glitchy. I just want to roll a skill.
You could just roll manually.
Please, I know. Yeah, that's fair. But now it's not letting me click off of anything.
Do you want to just tell me what it is? 2d6 plus
Yeah,
what?
2d6 plus. Probably just +0.
Okay, so
So
just
yeah, just 2d6.
Oops, sorry, that was a slash. I didn't mean to hit that. There we go. Ah, figured.
We should have let Connor roll
Yeah.
for him.
Oh, seriously, my browser's like completely freaking out.
Control F5. It'll take a moment, but it should help clear things up, especially if page content has been changed. Control F5 forces a refresh, ignoring browser cache.
Okay, here you go. It is reloading. Good. Okay, so yeah, surprised.
they got a
Ambush
10.
targets who fail the contested roll are surprised. So did you?
They got a
succeed?
10, so.
Did they succeed?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wow, nice.
Mhm.
Oh, and you both got 9. Sad day.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, so I guess they just, it's not that they
The door makes a lot of noise,
Yeah,
sliding open
yeah,
slowly.
yeah.
At least the pirate. Oh wait, you have one for all the pirates. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, basically we're just gonna go in initiative order. So the pirates go first. So you kick open the door, and then some pirates shoot at you. Is what happens.
I'm like, oh no, we were stowaways. Now we're lost. What's happening? Oh no.
I lost.
I hide my gun behind my back. Just kidding.
I mean, we are
alright,
teenagers.
So
Yeah, it's true.
one is gonna shoot.
I'm sure we could come up with some stories.
Yeah,
as to
probably.
why. Never mind.
So the one,
Oh yeah, okay.
so one is gonna just move
David.
like right in
Crap.
front
I
of
saw
here
that.
and just shoot you.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah.
It's not okay when NPCs shoot at PCs. It's okay the other way around though.
Oh yeah, I mean we're the main characters. Gosh. Hey, get missed. I mean,
Did I
miss.
miss?
I got missed. Yeah.
Miss Bourne? I don't know.
Hey, no,
Yeah,
it's
so
not
he
that.
he just like
No,
freaks
Miss
out, right?
Bourne.
Like,
Do you not know Mist?
oh, I
Red
know.
Orb
yeah,
Studios
I
Mist.
know Miss.
Classic.
Yeah, I hate
Well,
that game so
you know,
much.
based on your definition of classic, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, he freaks out, right? Like the door suddenly the wall suddenly opens, and then he points his gun, and he's just like, ah! And then like a laser fire just goes into the goes beyond you basically, right? And just hits the wall behind you. Yeah, like you feel like the searing heat like that goes by your cheek. And then the other pirate in the room is going to go right up to that hostage
Wait, I have a
right
quick
next to him.
question.
Yeah.
We open this door. Does that not vacuum this whole room?
Yeah.
That was going to be my question too. Is how
Yeah,
much
it
breathable
does.
is in the space with our teenagers?
Oh wait,
Oh,
but there's
yeah.
good people in here. Darn
You
it.
just killed 3 hostages.
Nope, it's
Don't
okay.
die that quickly.
We're in the doorway. We'll just hold on to them.
It'll
It's
rip
okay.
the breath through your nose and mouth, but it won't actually
What-
kill you. You'll die to freezing and starve. You'll
It'll
die to
also vent.
freezing and asphyxiation.
Yeah, it's also venting through a small secret door, so it's not like it's
Yeah.
the side of the
It's not
room
like
is
everybody
gone.
just gets sucked into space
Yeah.
immediately.
Plus, the hole is over here, so it's
I'm
not
trying
quite.
to think. With that rapid decompression,
So-
you might run into a pneumothorax or 6.
I'm just gonna roll a save for them. I'm gonna roll a physical save for each of them to see each of the people in the room basically to see like if they can like hold their ground basically and not like
Right.
start like tripping towards the
So
door.
what you're saying is they're all gonna get sucked into space.
Well, we'll see. So this is for the first pirate. He
likely.
succeeds somehow.
Dang.
So the
Oh my
pirate who
gosh.
came and tried to shoot at you, like that's what happens, right?
Yeah.
And then the second pirate also saves.
Are you serious right now?
How many dice are they rolling?
They're rolling regular dice. It's literally 1d20 against the same
Or
like
1d20.
15 that Odin and Dylan are rolling
Yeah,
against.
it's ridiculous.
And then the Castro Pharmaceutical crew
Watch them all fail
are
now.
gonna probably fail these.
Yep. Oh, hey.
Oh.
So one of them doesn't start
did
like
good.
tripping towards the door. So this one, right, like just ends up on their face prone, like on the ground over here. Another one's like runs into this guy, right? Like, but he manages to like keep his ground, and like stay afoot. But like the guy, the poor crew member is just like slammed up against the guy. And then this one saves. But like, unfortunately, the pirate right next to him is now pointing the laser rifle in his face, and he shouts, "Nobody make a move!" And now it's the rest of the pirates' turns. And I think what's the thing? They haven't opened the door yet, right? And so
Yeah.
I thought you said that. I thought you said all those doors were open.
no, I said they're all closed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I think basically what they all do, these pirates just use their move to like move into this room.
How much noise did they hear though? Because
Well, they were
I
already
mean-
starting to move that way anyway. Right?
oh yeah,
right,
yeah. I
for
meant,
other
but
reasons.
for like from the street.
yeah, they don't necessarily know that they're being attacked, right? But like they hear commotion from the other room, and so I think this guy right here goes and like checks it out. So he opens the door and he just like steps in. He says like, "What's going on?" And then suddenly like he has to make a save too, right?
Awesome. Okay.
Oh no! Now everybody in that other room has to make a save as well, Caleb.
Yeah, you're definitely right. So I'm just gonna say that I don't want to have to
Vacuum
roll.
half the ship.
Well,
So save for all the pirates.
I
and
really
then
should.
save
Yeah,
for each
just
of the
save for everybody. So
people.
let's do this. So
Oh, boy.
this pirate goes flying over here.
We should have. There should have been a door back here to close.
Next
'cause
pirate saves.
But this is just, yeah. My goodness.
Next pirate fails and starts flying over here.
Oh boy.
Next pirate succeeds. Next pirate succeeds. Next pirate
What?
fails and kind of bangs into this. Doesn't go very far though.
Do David and Dylan not have to make a saving throw?
We were in the.
They're in their vac suits with grab
Yeah.
boots. They're fine. Yeah.
Oh, they have grav boots.
Yeah,
Okay.
We were in the vacuum,
This one like flies.
which I guess
here.
means that the atmosphere would be coming towards us.
Exactly.
But
But you have grav boots. I didn't.
for us, probably
Yeah.
ready for that, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I
When the
did
people
describe
start
myself
running
as
into you,
but-
that's when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then the crew members, of course, fail and succeed. Okay. So this one appears fine, but this one just flies through the door and slams into the wall.
How much
Oh,
damage does he take?
Yeah, I think they definitely take some damage.
That's a civilian. We don't want them to take damage.
So they take one
Does
damage.
he?
Why do
The
you want them
pirate
to
as
take
well.
damage?
Whoops, I can't do that
No,
because
the pirates. The pirates want him to take.
Yeah, but the civilian's the one that just took damage.
yeah, that's the only one who actually like slammed into something from a long distance. Like the rest of them didn't move that far.
The pirate was standing right next to him and had the same effect of sliding across the tiles, about 6 or 7 tiles.
Where? Which one?
The one that's standing right below him now slammed into the same
Oh, okay.
thing.
I'll roll for that guy too. I forgot about that. You're right.
Now what'll Ode have on his conscience?
He
if
has
the guy
armor though. The other guy's just wearing clothing.
I didn't do anything. This was Space's fault. All right.
Space's fault? Okay. Space is a sentient entity now.
Yep. Better believe it.
No, what? I'm trying to fix these health bars. It's not working. Okay, so then, yeah, the other one, that pirate takes some damage. He slams into the wall. He takes 3 damage. Yeah, so they're both slammed into the wall, and that was the entire turn for them. Because like the rest of them, right? They're just like freaking out. Like they don't like start shooting anyone or whatever because the door isn't even open. So, Fergus, is your turn?
We're in the cafeteria, right?
Don't open that door, Fergus.
Fergus walks right here. He makes himself a cup of coffee and he sits on the couch.
Gosh, dang.
And then
Fergus.
he shakes his head and just mumbles, no tact whatsoever.
Yeah. Sure. Yes, you just pour some instant coffee. That's been like it's like a day old now.
Ew.
Well, like 2 days old really, because it's like been like 48 hours since the people got attacked.
Fermented instant coffee.
Perfect. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, it's you.
Cool. All right. I'm going to step right here. Click my. Well, actually, I should probably. Okay, now is diagonals considered a melee range?
You would not be in melee range of that guy.
No, but if I was here,
Yes.
would I be?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just consider adjacent. I mean, you could just stay right there and shoot him.
Well, no, because I want to be able to close. I want the door to be able to close when I'm
Right.
in the door.
I mean, you shouldn't close the door when Dylan's not out here.
No, well, I was gonna see if she wanted to close it at the end of her turn. I don't know how much you have to do to close it, but like I wanted to see if she would be able to just hit the button as she ran through or
Yeah,
whatever.
you should probably do that.
But I don't want to be in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around in order to close the door.
Right. Are you allowed to move and then shoot and then move, or do you have to do it?
Nope.
all at
You have to
once?
do one move action and then one regular action. You can't break it up.
I don't think I can. That was a wall, technically.
Are
Okay.
you using
well,
center of tile or are you using corner to corner?
The line draws from center of tile, so I
Yeah.
assume that's what we're doing.
Okay.
can I shoot it? See, I want to shoot this guy because he is the hostage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think you can get him from. Well,
Did I do
okay,
it from
you
that?
could. I think you can do it, but you'll be at like a minus.
Okay, I don't care about that because if I miss, I'll just hit him anyways. So.
Okay, do it at a -2.
A -2? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, can I like the square is kind of big? Can I just like peek around the corner? Like, are we allowed to?
Well, that's the thing, right? Like that's what you're doing. I think the main problem is there's a lot of people who are suddenly coming towards the door, and not shooting them is also a problem.
Okay,
Like there's incredible chaos happening in that room. So
that's fair. Okay. All right, yeah. So I clicked the thing onto audio and like external audio, and tell him to point his gun at somebody who's actually a threat, and then I'm gonna shoot at him
right.
and see if I can make myself.
Pick on
a
somebody
threat.
your own size.
So I'll do this. And then, oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do gun. Where are you? Where are you, gun? There you are. I don't know. So, okay, how's this gun gonna work? Stun rifle +4. Is that accumulated all of my stuff already? The modifier for the stun rifle, did that accumulate all?
I think it did. Yeah.
Okay. So that should be 1 for shoot, 1 for dex,
Yep.
1 for energy.
Yeah. So put a -2 for the mod there, and then yes.
What is the other +1 for? Oh, attack bonus, right. Now I figured I have that. Okay, so -2. 19.
You definitely hit.
Nice.
And then this does this calculate my +2 damage? Oh wait, it didn't ask me if I wanted to burst or not. Did it burst?
No, I don't. Well, yeah,
Just said
it did not.
modifier.
It did not burst. No.
Okay.
Did you want to?
I was going to, yeah. Also,
What
I
does
get
that
to
do?
add my
Exactly.
burst. It gives you +2 attack and +2 damage, I think. Is how that works. But it might have changed for this edition. Let me look.
But you use more ammo.
Yeah, it uses 3 shots, but then
Gotcha.
it gives you a +2/+2. That's what it did in the other version. Let me see. It's probably an equipment. Oh, it's the wrong thing. Here it is, guns. Okay. Fire and burst mode. That's super not helpful. Okay. What does that mean? Burst mode. +2 bonus to hit and damage. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Also, I get to add my skill to the shot damage. I don't know.
It added that already. Yep.
+1 attribute, +1 skill. I did. Okay.
So you 7 damage to the guy.
Yes.
You murderfy him. I guess you don't murder him, but you down him. Yeah. So he gets stunned, goes down.
Pick on someone your own size. Kablam.
Yep.
Which I think he actually says. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually says kablam.
He vocalizes it.
Kablam!
His weapon is silent. Okay. He has to compensate.
Yeah. So the guy goes down in a flurry of electricity. Stun
Awesome.
energy.
And now I can move, right?
Yep.
All right. So, at a glance, do any of these guys have melee weapons?
They have monoblades on their hips, but they do not. None of them have drawn them. They have laser rifles in their hands.
4, 5. There's not a rule for like moving through zone of control, is there?
I don't know.
Attack of opportunity.
I'm not as familiar with these rules as I am with D&D, so let's take a look, shall we? Yeah, an actor who wants to disengage from an opponent in melee must use their main action to perform a fighting withdrawal, or else they suffer a free automatic melee attack from any foe engaged with them. But there's no need to spend a main action disengaging from enemies who are wielding only ranged weapons. So there you go, you're good. He's not going to be able to take a free shot at you as you walk by.
In that case, I'm gonna run over here, so
Okay.
you can shut the door, Dylan.
Cool. Yeah, so it's Chloe's turn, and she's like, "Wait, what's happening? Did they just?"
Blat blat.
Yeah, and you hear the sound in the other room, right? And I think what she does is she just like runs to the door, right?
Yeah, don't open that door.
I look to her and I say, probably a bad idea. You'll probably
Don't open the door, Chloe.
Why?
There's a
Why
vacuum
not?
in there.
Oh,
Someone's vacuuming the carpet. All right.
are they okay? What's happening?
They're probably all gonna die.
Situation's still unstable. As soon as they get that door can you get that door shut? As soon as they get that door shut, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Wait,
sure. So
are you
she's
allowed
just
to
right at the door, ready to go.
Your initiative.
What?
Are you allowed to suspend your initiative? Hold action as it
I
were?
think you can hold an action. Yeah.
Because we may want to just do that until she can close the door, and then everyone can go instead of wasting their turn waiting for her to close the door.
Yep.
On my turn, I'm gonna knock out the Nathan guy just in case. I don't want him
It's probably
turning.
not a bad idea. Wait, isn't he already unconscious?
I don't
Ned.
believe
His name
so,
is
he?
Ned.
Ned?
He's
Oh,
already
okay.
unconscious. Yeah, he's gonna be unconscious for like
Oh.
an hour and a half more still.
Oh, okay, nifty. All right, never mind.
You just drop him.
Yes.
Yeah. So Chloe, I guess she's like holding her action, basically just like shoot at a pirate, like open the door and shoot at a pirate once she gets the signal.
Hold
Isaac,
an action. There we go.
yeah, Isaac is gonna like just hang out. Like he's not interested in like running and attacking anyone, so he's just like, okay, guys.
Is he gonna get a cup of coffee with me?
No, I don't think so. He's a little bit more nervous than you are. So he's just kind of like standing there with his pistol in his hand, just like, okay, just make sure nothing attacks me. Till, it's your turn.
Well, thank goodness it's a main action to ready a weapon. Oh.
At this point,
The song is talking about how you could see the pile of spines from space. They quivered in the flames of the bombardment. Yeah, it's great.
What language is the song in? Is it in
I only
English?
speak 2 languages. Well, wait, was it on my playlist? It's in English, yeah.
Was that good? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
what
great.
the
Good
song
job.
was?
Yeah, yep.
this is literally rubbing me backwards as a player. I'm loving it. I think for Till's full round action, he's going to swap tracks in the
No.
music player to something that's some overture that's suitably 2 Steps from Hell ish.
Right. Yeah.
But like this is kind of the halfway point between being actually good music and being
Dun,
whatever
dun,
it is
dun,
that Ode
dun, dun, dun,
murders
dun,
in his ears.
dun, 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 dun,
That's Beethoven's Fifth, and
Oh, it just goes like, ah.
it's not as awesome.
But like, yeah.
But yeah, some kind of movie soundtrack level combat music.
Right. It's like, yeah, there's this great movie called Lord of the Rings. I don't know. It's like a really old movie.
There's a song called
Yeah. So you actually do that then? You just switch it over to that track?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so suddenly the rock soundtrack that was like playing the epic, like underscoring the epicness of this moment is suddenly just cut, and there's like a record scratch somehow. And then yeah, like it
It's the
changes
music
to-
player app.
Yeah. you toggled the setting. And people are like, I don't know why it makes this sound, like why this is the sound that it makes on you change a track, but I like it. Yeah, and then suddenly like Dragon Rider from 2 Steps from Hell comes on.
Records are still a thing because some reason audio snobs think that 3-dimensional data lattice isn't a good enough storage format and it needs to be on vinyl.
On vinyl, yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. Vinyl is still a thing, of course.
Vinyl's superior.
It will
to
never die.
crystal data lattice.
Cool. All right, so you do that. Evelyn, it's you. I skipped your turn.
so useless.
I
I want a remote control drone now.
Yeah,
You
you
can
should
hit
get
with
one.
high
little-
body.
Little guns and
I
Yeah,
also
sounds awesome.
pliers and
really know.
a hand to make sign language.
You could also hold your action if you wanted, and then, like, if you
You could like go up
gas-
to the door, right, and like hold
Yeah,
your
you could-
action to
Right,
like rush in.
but is there any type of like know or notice roll that I could make?
there are both nose and notice rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What are you trying to
I
do?
meant like, I don't know. Is is there something I could like point out in the room or something like that? Is there anything that I could do like that?
I mean,
Well,
the door's closed is the problem.
Yeah.
Right, but can I pull up a schematic again?
Oh sure, yeah, you can pull up the schematic. Yeah, you want to make a notice roll to see if you can like get just a +1 on your when you attack in there first. Yeah, that makes sense. Good idea of a good tactical situation. Yeah, go ahead and roll a notice with your intelligence.
Is this guy prone? Right here.
Which guy?
This guy. He took damage.
He's not prone. He got slammed against the wall, but he didn't fall.
Okay.
It's who is it? It was this person who was prone. Like fell down.
Oh, okay.
I got a 10.
You get a 10? Yeah, no problem. Yep, you can get a +1 on your next attack.
Nice dive. Good job.
Well, no, I meant like, can I help them in their situation right now?
Oh, you'd want to like say, oh, do this thing.
Yeah, I want to try to give them directions.
What kind of directions would you like to give them?
I don't know, like, hey, hit that explosive on the wall. It's just at the perfect, it's just at the perfect position will only harm, like, you know.
Well, I assume you can't actually see the position of the people on the schematic,
That's
right?
the problem, yeah. So I'm not... yeah, I'm really not sure, because I was under the impression that you were going to use this yourself. I'm not sure you could give this information to them and have it be of use. Right, because you don't have unfortunately for you, like if this was...
Don't they have HUD cameras? We already established that in the last one, right? They have cameras.
That's fair. I think we did establish that.
That must have been weird in the ventilation shaft. I turned my camera off.
Yeah.
No, we established that like sessions ago, not sessions ago.
We only had one session, Connor.
It was the
session?
very beginning of the last set, or yeah, the very beginning of the ship encounter when they walked in and found the dead bodies.
You're right.
Yep.
Yep. So you can give Ode a +1 on his next roll.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. Okay, cool. So the
are we actually gonna do explosive thing or like?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what Ode does, right? And then we'll kind of
justify
what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so it's the crew member's turn. They're gonna try to run. I guess they're sensing the opportunity, right?
Hold them down so we can kill them.
And so the person right next to this person does have a monoblade like to them, and so they're going to basically.
Wait, who does?
These people like.
Oh, do they know what's going on?
I mean, they've been like right next to him with their monoblade for a while now, just kind of like walking around, right? So,
that was probably dangerous when they got sucked around.
it definitely was, yeah. But this person's gonna try to make a roll to kind of like dodge out of the way of get out of range without the person stabbing them.
Oh, yeah.
So they're gonna make an evasion save, I think.
You kind of mean to just randomly stab that civilian for no reason, but he's a pirate, so whatever.
Yeah, so they get stabbed.
Hey, wouldn't that be like a opposed exert or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know why I keep rolling saves for things that aren't saves.
It's because you like to see us fail.
It's maybe that's it.
Just kidding.
Yeah, here, let me roll this. Why are you like this? I don't like the way this pops up.
What is it doing?
It's like, I don't know. Never mind. I'll talk about it later. Yeah, this person definitely doesn't have exert trained, so...
Awesome.
It's the stupid query that pops up when I roll for NPCs. It like has a whole bunch of fields, and then it takes forever to load for some reason. I don't know why. Wow, that person did really good. Good job.
That was pretty instant for me. Maybe I wrote the wrong thing.
No.
Oops, sorry, I'll stop.
It's literally just the NPC thing, yeah.
I went to the NPC tab on my... Oh, wait, no, this is the ship tab. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't have any access to NPCs.
Well, I have an NPC tab on my...
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so the crew, or the pirate is going to roll... Okay. Nope. Okay. They get thrown away. So they run over to the door, and I guess they don't open it because they understand that would be a bad idea. But they're standing like right there, like ready to open the
I'd
door.
open it if I heard them.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I was about to get stabbed and there were
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a save for them. To see if they're like
mental save.
Yeah, mental save, like to see if they're wise enough to not just like do this.
I mean,
no, of course not.
Oh my goodness, not at all.
Yep. So they open the door, and
You're welcome,
everyone
guys.
in that room has to make a save now, as the atmosphere just continues to be vented out.
Wait, who opened the door?
The
One of those
crew member who was running away.
Let's never get on a Russian ship again, guys. Let's just agree.
Hey, I wasn't gonna have him do it, but David
I
pointed
know.
it out.
Yeah. It was my fault.
David.
You're welcome.
All right, so
I'm also the reason
Evelyn
this
and
is happening.
Fergus make physical saves. I guess. Wait, no, these are physical saves.
Wait, what does happen?
One of the crew members opened the door, and now it's being vacuumed. Like the carpet.
Oh, see you
Like,
guys.
not even one of the pirates, one of the crew members did.
Yeah. Well, they didn't want to be stuck in a room with 6 pirates, and one of them just tried to stab them with a mono blade. Can you blame them?
So Josh, let me know here.
Josh,
give me science information. Would the like continued venting of this, is it gonna be less here? Less effect happening here because there have been so many doors opened, or like is it not gonna matter?
It's going to be less
Yeah,
because
I'm
the
sure.
volume that can
Yeah.
pass through that door is so small.
Really?
Plus, it's really far away from
In
the point.
terms
yeah.
of the volume of the air in the room, in just sheer cubic feet per minute, you're talking the difference between a huge rush of air at Ode and Dylan's face compared with the next door over, which is still enough probably to knock people down. But at that point, I would think it's more of a whether or not it stuns them because of the rapid depressurization.
Yeah.
And whether or not anybody ends up with a traumatic pneumothorax. That's a collapsed lung.
Dinosaur.
If you have a little bit of
And
a
to be
leak,
honest,
you
like
get a traumatic pneumo from this.
everyone failed their physical save except for Chloe. So
Nice. Good
Chloe.
job.
So this is
She just standing there and opens it. She's just like, yeah. And everyone
right,
else
but
is
this
like,
is the thing, right? I think what happens is everyone else flies into Chloe,
great.
right?
Awesome.
Because she's at the point of entry. The pirate's body also kind of flies over.
He just rolls.
Yeah, so everybody just kind of like bumps into each other, and they're all like like you're all just kind of like in a jumbled mess at the front of the door now. But none of you like take
Chloe passed because
damage.
she has a held action. Shoot that pirate.
She does. That's true. Yeah. So she
Thank
immediately, when the door opens, she shoots the pirate.
Here, I'll draw the laser for her. Bam, right in the face.
All right, Chloe. Don't fail us now. Come on now. Stop being glitchy NPC prompts.
Maybe you can edit how many like what kind of prompts you get.
She saved.
Yep, that was like 2 minutes ago.
Aw.
Where were you? Yeah, Evelyn, you flew into her, but though, like you all like are in a crumpled mess. At the. Okay, I guess she's doing a burst fire because I didn't click that right.
With a laser pistol? Is it a fully semi-automatic laser pistol?
I think it's a fully set.
Ah, yeah, it's happening.
No, I had to click off it now because I.
Aw.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this manually. This is ridiculous. I don't know what's happening. David, can you just roll a d20 for me?
Yeah.
My computer's freaking out.
Plus anything?
Nope.
She gets a 9.
So she misses.
Sure, when I roll for you, I get 10. Or I can't even beat the 2d6 on a 20.
Yeah. So as you all bump into her, like crash into her, she fires off a shot and then just like goes wild.
Yeah.
And yeah. So the other crew members are going to attempt their run. So I guess they're all gonna have to roll like exert rolls here.
Well, these guys have guns, right? So they can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. No, exert rolls to like because the atmosphere is being vented.
Right. Yeah.
Like right next to them. So I'm gonna roll some things for them. Okay, so this person. No, I want this to work right. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, here we go. So they're gonna move their full movement all the way to the front of the door, like the other door, and so they're right in front of Chloe.
Whoa. Wait, I thought we could only move 5 boxes.
But
you can move twice. Right,
yep,
right.
Exactly. And then this person fails, and so they just bump up against the wall again and are kind of like tumbling around.
Good job.
And then this person does the same thing. They're gonna move there.
Well, they're dead.
Just glad that we didn't actually cause any of this death. It was other stupidity.
No one's died yet.
All right, Dylan, it's you.
So far, this plan's better than yours.
So Dylan, everything just happened, and you've just been standing there like, oh, in shock.
And you said she was allowed to just push the button as she moves, right?
Yep.
Do other stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just want to like move in and then
Stop this
close the door,
madness.
stop the madness.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good decision.
Then everyone will stop getting collapsed lungs.
Well, they'll still be down. You'll still need intervention, but
Fair.
This is sci-fi. It's fiction. No one got a collapse line. It's fine.
which means they just have a little patch to put on, and it does all the
Exactly, yeah.
fixing for
Exactly.
them, and it's
Lay
not
on
a
autopilot.
massive process. It's not a massive procedure.
Yeah. You just tap them on the back and they're fine.
Friendly pat on the back.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it is in like war or Army of Two. You're just like, it's okay that you got shot in the spleen, and you're like, yeah, you're right.
Actually, I might want to stop joking about that for a while.
Don't want to jinx something.
No, I'm just spooked myself earlier this week, so I'm a little stressed about it.
Yeah, we'll not talk about that.
So yeah, Dylan, what you doing?
What's the plan?
Stan.
I don't know.
I mean,
Um,
you could just push the button and stab this guy if you didn't have anything in particular in mind, but you probably would have a better idea than that.
I mean, I could like slash him in the leg, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I assume you can just smack him with the flat of the blade, right? They're not even wearing armor.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
They are.
uh,
Well, they're wearing like regular like
helmets,
flight suits, basically.
but then are they wearing helmets, rather? Sorry.
No.
No? Smack him in the face.
Yeah, the problem here is that you don't have a weapon that can, like, I don't know, slapping people with the flats of the blade, like, it's not necessarily going to be as effective as you would like it to be.
Not as effective as a monoblade, but it's still being hit in the face in the metal bar.
Right, it's true.
It's almost more
I'm just saying, like,
difficult not to injure them than
Exactly.
to injure them.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And so there'd
Well,
probably be modifiers that I'd, like, some minuses that I put on.
Yeah, just cut his legs off. He'll probably live. It's fine.
Hey, you can hurt, mortally wound one person and Fergus can heal them. So just gotta choose
but
wisely.
you'd like to be able to hold on to that for the people that we actually want to save.
That's true. Very true.
I mean, but there's Lazarus patches too, so
Yeah.
probably, unless they got flown off into space.
Also, I'm sure this game technically folds the narration of using your sword and grappling with the sword into one roll, so you can just punch them in the face instead, right?
No, that's not how that works.
I guess.
There would be very different damage things that would happen there, and the skill would be
Yeah,
different.
but
so.
I mean, it would just be the narration side of it. Like, the grappling is a big part of sword fighting, so it would be weird if it wasn't like a thing.
I mean, fair, yeah, but like
For the sake of
the damage you do is like lethal damage, so can't change that.
Yeah, that's true.
You could get a special sword at some point that like
I wonder.
doesn't cut people. That'd be a club, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Get a shard blade that just stuns people.
That's probably something she's gonna want to do.
Uh-huh. Well, but that's what's really interesting about this though, right? Is like you were a adventure gamer, right? And you're just like, well, obviously I'm gonna get a sword because like that's what I know how to do. And then you realize, oh right, swords cut off people's limbs and like
Yeah.
hurt people and things.
Yeah.
But also it's It's a mono blade, so you could also just cut their stuff into pieces, like their guns and equipment. And
That's true. I mean, yeah, you could just roll to disarm them. That's the thing
Oh.
you can do.
Yeah. Okay.
although
Yeah.
technically the rules do say if you use a lethal weapon to bring someone to 0, they die. But who cares?
Well, there's the thing, right? Like, there's actually like a move that she could do to disarm someone, right?
Oh, I see what you meant. Yeah.
That would be a thing. To execute a disarm, the assailant must choose to spend their main action doing so and make a successful attack roll. If they hit, they do no damage. Instead, both they and their targets make dex or strength modified skill checks with the weapon they're using, with the defender gaining a +3 bonus on the roll. If the attacker wins the opposed check, the enemy is disarmed. On a
Plus-
tie, both are disarmed.
Oh wow. You say +3?
Yep.
That's such a waste. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's kind of not in your
That's
favor.
garbage.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Technically,
yeah.
it
That's the...
It says they're dead or dying, so they don't actually have to be dead.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to like murder them
They could just be
necessarily.
in-
They
in
just be
lots of pain.
mortally wounded.
Good thing we're on a medical ship. Let's do this. All right.
Yeah, so I think she's gonna jump out of the secret door thing.
Mm-hmm.
And does the guy notice her coming out?
I mean, he's kind of worried about like being sucked out into the void of space right now.
Yeah,
so he's
that's
not
what I
too worried
figured.
about it. Yeah.
So she's gonna like just kind of slash her sword against the back of his legs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Try hamstring him.
Hamstring him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's ouch.
Okay, so you run in and you like shut the door behind you. Is that the plan too?
Better than
Yeah.
being decapitated,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. So suddenly the atmosphere stops venting. Everybody like falls down. And yeah, you're I guess in front of this guy and you're gonna like slash at his legs. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. What do I roll?
Just roll an
my
attack roll.
sword?
Yep.
Just click on your weapon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is not a hit, unfortunately, but you still do
Damn.
your shock damage.
Did you burst fire? I'm just kidding.
Burst fire. That's the anime sword
That's a
fighting.
very
right?
yeah. That's what's her name from Sword Art Online does that.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Yep. I
Um,
want burst fire on a sword now. Oh gosh.
So that's so crazy. Like on a miss, you did most of this guy's health in damage.
Yeah, that's why melee's insane, and
Yeah.
why I was really hoping no one had melee weapons out.
It's funny how melee in real life and in the game mechanic is actually really deadly.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why they did that. I'm sure. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, so you come
Well,
up and you
there's,
slash him. You slash him on the back of the legs, and he just like falls to the ground like in pain.
Wait, what's his armor class?
13.
Nice.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
Wait, 3 is most of his health. Jeez.
yep.
It's a good thing you didn't hit this guy. You would have accidentally locked his legs entirely off. And just boom, boom. You are now the Black Knight. It's just a flesh wound.
Okay,
Oh my
cool.
gosh.
So Nicole Stavro, it's her turn. She's like gets up out of the pile of people that are now like fine because you know the atmosphere is invented.
And they're spines, right?
Yeah. And so I don't know. I don't know if she does anything because like she's just in a pile of people. So I think she just like steps back once and goes toward like on the couch basically, and she's just like, I need to get out of the way of everybody else doing their thing.
She could shoot this guy. She might kill this person, but it's okay. She can shoot this guy.
I don't think she's super interested in shooting anybody. Now it's all the pirates' turn. So
good.
this is gonna be interesting.
GG, boys. It's been fun.
So, what is it? What kind of thing is it? Okay, ready your weapon is a main action.
Yes, it is. Thank goodness.
Yeah. So this guy is going to ready his monoblade, and that is his action.
Okay.
And that's all he's gonna do. He's just gonna get his. He has like this little like cut machete like monoblade. And he kind of like
Okay.
grabs out of his holster and is facing you, Dylan, with his like machete monoblade. And that's all he does. This guy is going to walk up to the this crew member and point their gun at them and basically
You guys
say
are
like,
so rude.
I mean, this is the whole point of having hostages, is so you can point
Yeah,
guns
but
at them so that
here's
people
the
don't
thing.
shoot you.
here's the thing: if a guy walks in with a gun and shoots your buddy, and you point your gun at his buddy, the same person that the other guy was pointing their gun at before they got shot in the face, and you're like, I'm going to shoot you, and you're like, okay, but look, if I pull the trigger and you pull the trigger, you die and they die. I'm fine. This is not going to work out for you. I don't know.
Fair.
Whatever. I'll just kill him.
Yeah, so he points the gun and he basically says, like, drop your weapon or I shoot this lady. And, like, yeah, it's just this terrified woman.
Sure.
So these other pirates, I think, yeah, all hell's broken loose in this room. So, like, they're just going to start shooting everybody.
I mean, it's all been laser fire. They just shoot, like, it's okay. It's fine.
So,
nothing's going on.
So this pirate is just gonna shoot the crew member in front of them. Like they don't even care anymore. They're just gonna be like, "Well, let's just murder people. Let's just do this."
These guys are jerks.
Yeah, absolutely. They're definitely jerks.
Hey Fergus.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing the thing.
Yeah,
What?
Still drinking coffee over there?
No, they made me dump my coffee.
Oh,
I'm a little bit upset about my coffee.
Yeah, your coffee definitely got dumped on the ground.
You should take out your upsetness on these people's faces.
you're upsetness.
With
Yes.
my words.
I don't care with what.
You should throw your coffee at them.
Can use your fists. I don't care.
Yeah.
Kick them in
Okay.
the shins.
Just so
You
you
have
know,
a
I have,
very advantageous height for punching
I have 10 armor
on
class
adults.
and -2 strength
Thank you, Connor.
and 1 hit point.
Okay, maybe don't. But
I run out and punch them.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that guy completely misses.
oh, thank goodness.
And I'm just gonna roll these manually because this literally takes forever to try to do these.
Yeah, plus you
so-
can just push up if you're doing all the same actions.
Yeah, so this pirate is gonna shoot this crew
You
member.
guys should come into this room where people are fighting.
They miss.
Thank goodness.
This pirate is gonna shoot this crew member.
Can only do this badly so many times.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And they miss
Oh my
again.
gosh. They're doing it.
This pirate is gonna shoot this crew
None of
member.
them are going to shoot anybody important at all.
Oh, that's a hit.
What happens if they kill all their hostages? They're just going to get killed. Wouldn't- So none of them are trying to like tackle them or hold them or
No, they're just
restrain them.
murdering
just
people.
killing
Like
all of their
that's the thing.
lifelines.
They're just running. Like especially the people at the door. Like they're right up.
Right, but
They're
this chick is surrounded. None of them are going to be like, hey, maybe we should get her instead of just murdering them all.
That's fair.
I was going to say, like, if this is their lifeline, why are they just murdering them all?
They only need 1 though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
well,
Yeah,
that's
no,
true.
that makes sense. Okay, so
Maybe they should hold her down instead of letting her run.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, it's up to you. I
I'm
just
sorry. I'm really tired. I had a long day.
no,
Um.
you're fine. They can do whatever they want. I just don't want them to die because this was my plan.
So yeah, no, that makes sense. So this guy is gonna run up and like try to restrain her.
Not that
I
that's
think
a whole
what happens is they panic because I already rolled the stuff, right? So they all
yeah.
panic and try to shoot at her, and then they like realize that, right? They're like, wait, why are we shooting at this level? We need to like tackle her. So they use their move action to like surround her, right?
lot. Okay.
And so this guy actually did hit this lady. He doesn't care. He's gonna shoot her. And
He's
completely
fine.
murders her. Yeah.
Oh, great. All right. It's okay, Fergus. You can heal her.
Yeah, you lost your 1. That was your 1 lifeline. Anyone
Yeah.
else dies.
And
Well, actually, I don't
this
know.
guy
We'll
is gonna do the same thing to the other person.
Is this the med bay here?
Whoa.
He just critted.
Holy cow! Good thing that doesn't do anything in the system. Jeez.
Oh, that's sad. Guys, we should house rule crits do double damage.
Why would you do that now?
Because he wants me to fail.
All right. Well, that person's down too.
You just lost.
So two people have been murdered. And then this.
They've been critically injured.
Yeah, this guy right here is gonna go up, I guess just here, and then he's gonna try to shoot Chloe, because he sees her.
Hey, at least he
now.
didn't
Oops,
shoot.
I just rolled for damage. Ignore that. Well, completely misses.
Cow. These guys are garbage.
Yeah, they really are. They're
He
not
accidentally
meant to be anything but
He accidentally
garbage.
shoots one of the
There's just a
corpses.
lot of garbage. All right, Fergus, it's you. So two innocent people just got murdered in front of you.
You should heal one.
I go. This time, I turn the stove on. Warm up the coffee. That's my turn.
You hear the VI and it says, "Emergency power mode."
This is an emergency.
Oh my gosh.
You just say that at the coffee machine.
Yes.
Awesome. I mean, yeah, it just says, "Emergency power mode." That's your entire turn? You're not gonna go save this person's life?
I'm good. What happens if I go right here?
Fair.
I get shot.
That's fair. It's fair.
And technically everybody else has a turn. So unless everyone else is a pansy and just stands back here behind the 13-year-old,
Yeah,
you should be fine.
All right, Ode, it's you.
Pretty sure they're gonna shoot me. I'm the one who lied to them about the escape pods.
They don't know. They don't know that
They
it's
didn't
you.
know you lied. Oh, yeah, so I tell this guy he's an idiot. He doesn't learn his lessons, and then I shoot him.
Okay.
All right. Blap blap scrub.
Do you say that?
Yes, I do. And then he
Oh,
dies.
nice.
Head explodes
Yeah,
like
he
a
d-
watermelon.
I mean,
my.
it doesn't because it's a stun
I know.
rifle, but
I'm just-
he definitely goes down. Yeah.
Anybody else want to point guns at the people who aren't shooting them?
Yes, that's a great line. Yep.
Oh,
I
and
don't
then
know.
I
I
can
still
move,
like
right?
blap scrub.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, tools, I'm over here.
You say that.
Yeah.
All
All right, let's see how many shots I can take next round.
So
before
it's
I
it's Chloe's turn. She's gonna take a shot at the pirate who just like murdered her crew basically.
Yeah.
She's a little mad at that.
Yeah.
Completely misses. Of course.
He also hits one of the bodies.
Isaac is gonna back up, just get as far away as he can from this whole situation because he's not about it.
What? He'll shoot at us, but not them.
No, Isaac didn't do anything before.
Yeah, he did. He took a shot at us.
Oh, that's true.
He did.
All right, Till, it's you.
Worthless.
Um.
I'm gonna shoot him next.
Oh yeah. The pirates have comms, don't they?
They do have comms. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and.
Wait, did they all have ear-popping explosions in their brain last time you did this? Because they're all on the same comm wave, aren't they?
Yeah, didn't you already do this?
So wouldn't it
Possibly.
affect
I mean,
them?
maybe you
do
would
it
have
again,
no
I
way of
guess.
knowing how that went down for them, right? So,
Would they not have taken them out after the first time?
I mean, yeah, but once the music stopped piping in, they probably put it back in. Or maybe their officer, like their like comms person, figured out how to like tune it out or whatever.
Well, it's worth trying again.
Mhm.
Go for it.
This time, just a straight high-pitched frequency.
Right.
Like 3 frequencies. One that's like super painful to really young ears. One that's even worse, but is a little more mid-range, and then one that's just overall really painful. So
Mhm.
between the 3, it should be perfect headache and not being able to think.
Okay. Yeah. Roll program.
Can I get a bonus because I've done this before?
Sure. Yeah. +1.
Sweet. It's that easy to ask for a bonus. I like it. And it makes like
Yeah.
I needed it.
Yep. So everybody's gonna get a -1 now. All these pirates are gonna get a -1 in whatever they do. Yeah. They all start like going blap blap scrub. Yeah. Cool. Evelyn, it's you. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm in a broken mess on the ground, correct?
I mean, you're not. It's not a broken mess, but like, yeah.
But I
Little
crashed
winded.
into
Little winded.
Chloe.
Did anybody fall over though?
No,
Or
not
did they
really.
just kind of pile into it? Okay.
Yeah. No one's prone.
Did we shut the door though?
Nope.
Yeah, there's no vacuum anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. That door's shut. Yeah.
I didn't remember that. I wasn't sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was part of
Yeah.
Dylan's move.
It's- Is and my token is in the right place? I
Yep.
haven't been moving. Oh, okay. Well, I don't believe I have any explosives.
No, you do not.
It stinks.
Unfortunately, you guys weren't able to take the armory, and so as such, you do not have any grenades.
Yep.
You just have to kill all 3 of these guys without hurting her. No pressure.
Right.
No pressure.
Right. Of course. That was my plan.
Okay, good.
Anyway, so.
I mean, are you gonna step into the room and start blasting people?
I mean, I might as well, but I kind of feel like I want to just, instead of walking into the room, I just want to kind of peer around the corner.
I mean, yeah, you can just shoot from probably right there, right? You could get this person.
Okay, I will shoot at that person. I'm just gonna kind of, so I'm behind cover, like a,
Yeah.
like, a good soldier would do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hop around and take a shot.
Sure. Yeah. Do it.
Can I also take advantage of that no roll, or is that not?
What?
Oh, I totally forgot that even happened. You can just apply it to yourself now if you want to instead.
Okay.
So you just give
What
yourself
did it
+1.
give me?
Extra +1.
Why didn't
You should use
David-
that no roll to shoot right here and blow up whatever this is, but not whatever this is, and then kill all of these
do that
people.
again. Do that again. I was looking at the character sheet. I'm looking
You
at
should
the notes.
use your no roll to shoot something over here that blows this up, but not this.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously that was the plan.
Yeah, but I guess that's more for Caleb because he has to.
I mean, like unlike a video game, in real life there aren't just random things on the walls that you can just like shoot all the time that blow up things.
No, but also you're shooting lasers, which are superheated instead of bullets, which are not.
Exactly.
So
And
there's
think of
also
this amount of technology that goes into a spaceship, even just any part of it, especially like a medical.
There is nothing on that console.
Most of it is like steel and
Exactly.
like wires.
And I'm
Like,
pretty sure
trying to make a
when you're making a
disappointing melting
spaceship,
sound.
you're gonna make things that don't randomly explode if they're bombed.
Exactly.
Well, you don't typically make a spaceship with the intention of firing lasers into stuff,
Exactly.
but you
Right.
know,
A smart person would.
Okay, so the
well,
modifier
a
is
smart
just
person
one.
would have to spend a lot of money.
What
Is
do you
the
say?
modifier just one?
Yep.
So
So basically, you just have a good tactical layout, and so you're using good tactics here.
okay, all right, yeah. I was trying to figure out what exactly we were doing for that no roll, but
Yeah.
okay. And then this is Dex, right?
Yeah.
Or can this? Be
You're rolling your
You just go click
laser
the weapon
pistol.
there.
Just click your laser pistol and then add a +1.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Nice.
boy.
Oh my gosh. That was
Oh,
Yeah, you don't down him, but you definitely do some damage. Yeah, he
Oh,
takes
damage.
a laser blast to the shoulder and just goes like an it's hurt
sweet.
for sure. All right, it is the 2 remaining crew members, or I guess there's 3. So this person is going to attempt to,
She should run in here. She's safer in here.
and so technically they all have laser pistols, so she doesn't have to like
That's true. She doesn't-
disengage.
That makes no sense, but
I
she
know,
doesn't.
right?
Don't move. We all have you surrounded.
Yeah, so she manages to just like
Come
slip
back.
past, right? And she goes,
Yeah.
She doesn't have to roll for that.
No, because they're all using ranged weapons.
That's so stupid.
I know, I don't know why that works that way, but it
It
does.
should not work that way. You should change it. House rules. Fix what's broken, Caleb.
Fergus just really wants this plan to
We can
fail.
talk about that like after the fact, like we can house rule things. So, yeah, so they just run them behind you, Ode, because they can tell that you're
Yeah.
not
She
you're
doesn't
shooting the
have to
pirates. So, and I think this person just kind of like stays where they are. They're just like,
Yeah.
okay, I think they're handling this, and I think this person also just stays where they are for the same reason.
Do they stand up?
Yes, they stand up though.
Can they yell insults to the pirate fighting Dylan so she gets a bonus?
No, I don't think that's what they do.
Can they throw things?
Yes, but like they don't.
Okay.
Dylan's you.
You can do it.
The problem is just you want to do it. Yeah. Because the it involved here is murder.
Use the haft. Just Mordhau them with your mono blade, which makes no sense. But do it
I mean, yeah. So if you
anyways.
wanted to like hit them with the flat of their blade or like your hilt or something, you could do that instead, but you would take like a minus.
Would she take a minus or just lose damage? She's still using the sword. She's just not using the
Right, but like it's not in the way the sword is meant to be used, and so like yeah.
I mean, it's debatable, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. It's okay.
It's not. It's way easier to just like slash them than it would be to use the flat of the blade.
It depends on what's happening in the fight, but it's fine. It's not that granular. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. This isn't Bernie Wheel, David. Don't worry about that stuff.
Just saying. Just saying. They wouldn't do it if there wasn't a good time for it.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna impale him there, Dylan? You're muted, by the way.
Muted.
I thought you were being quiet.
No, it wasn't. Do I have to use my sword, or can I just like punch him in the face?
Yeah, you can definitely just punch him in
but
the
then
face.
you'd have to roll punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So here,
That's
let me
true.
look at your character sheet real quick. So that'd be like a. I can just add that to your character sheet real quick. Punch. Unarmed attack.
Well, we just need to get you a stun sword.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that should be probably the goal. Yeah. Here I'm just gonna add a weapon to your character sheet in case you ever want to use it. Called the punch.
One punch.
One punch woman. Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
It does 1d2 damage, so that's awesome.
My gosh, that's garbage. Oh. Video or RPGs and their
Do they add?
that people punch like soft tissue boxes.
Yeah.
I slap you.
Oh, you add your punch skill to the damage rolls, though.
Because, to be fair, most folks don't know how to punch properly.
Yeah, but even if you punch terribly and snap your hand in half, you're still gonna jack them pretty good. I know.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can roll punch
take a
there.
punch to the jaw.
Yeah, like sure you might injure yourself, but
Yes, if you want to punch,
Yeah.
you can. It's at a +0 though, instead of a +3 with your sword.
and I think it's impossible to beat them with it. Oh wait, no,
Do I
no,
use
you
an
just
attribute?
damage.
Do I put an attribute on it?
Strength. 'Cause it's melee.
No, I already. It should just be strength automatically. So no, sorry, you're not gonna roll your skill. I just put a weapon in your weapons.
Oh,
area.
okay. That,
Yep,
yeah.
called
that
punch.
makes more sense.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
So you do one
Nice.
damage.
Though.
They're not down. You punch them in the face real hard though.
Wait, do you not do stress damage with punches?
Shock damage? Nope.
Shock damage? What? What?
Oh wait, wait a second. Yeah, no, there's no shock damage. Yep.
Oh my word! This guy's never been punched. Game's never been punched. All right.
Okay. Yep. So you punch this guy in the face. He goes reeling, but he's not down. All right. So it's Nicole Stavros' turn. She's just gonna chill with Fergus. She's gonna look at Fergus and be like, "These people, right?"
They're also useless. At least help the dying people.
Oh, actually, no. That's totally what she does. Sorry, no, you're
Okay, thank
completely
you.
right.
Oh,
Yeah. So Nicole is gonna run up in harm's way, and she is going to help this dying person.
can she drag them back her other movement score?
Maybe.
Or
I think that's probably what she does. Yeah, that makes sense.
because it might not work if she springs him back to life and then they both get shot.
Exactly. Yeah. that makes
But-
sense.
You know, I guess it's up to her.
Yeah. Come on, computer. Work.
Compute.
Come to life. This is really weird. Like, yesterday for D&D, it was not acting like this at all, and there was a lot of like weird rolling going on in that.
It's strange.
I don't know what's going
Maybe
on.
it's just the sheet. Because I don't think you had any trouble with the old sheet last week.
Yeah, it might be that.
Maybe the sheet just has too much macroing going on.
Yeah, okay, so she's gonna drag them back like that.
No rolls were made.
No, I don't think she has to, right? Like,
I mean,
just,
Strength check.
she's just dragging them, and
she's
there's
just dragging
no,
them. There's no opposition, is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Gotcha. I push her.
I'm gonna come shoot you next, Fergus. I'm coming.
Garrett, do you want these people to die?
Yeah, he wants them to die
Want
because
the world to burn.
he wants my plan to fail more.
Ah,
I think Fergus is just disappointed by the impracticality of his friends.
No.
To be fair, if
The
those
thing
two
is-
people had both been able to move 2 more squares, no one would have been hurt so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if you guys had opened the door and been men. Don't
I'm a boy. That's my excuse.
And Evelyn doesn't need to be a
And-
man. So
I'm the healer. I need to. I'm supposed to stay back.
really the only person at fault here is the pansy in the back of the room. Because,
All right, so this pirate is going to shoot at Chloe.
Not Chloe. She's important. She has a name.
that means she can't die, right?
Okay, so that guy missed. This guy is also going to
good,
shoot
she
at
didn't
Chloe. That is definitely
Oh.
a hit.
They keep doing that. They keep rolling 20s. To be fair, you rolled like 12 9s, though, so I shouldn't complain.
And Chloe is definitely down. So Chloe goes
What do
down
we-
in a hail
No.
of laser fire.
I actually didn't want her to die.
Right, so we get this moment because Chloe was like standing in the breach like valiantly, right? Like before she was like, there's been a whole arc here with her where she
She's
was.
the only one who has actual medical knowledge.
Yeah.
No, she didn't have. That was Nicole. Nicole has the medical knowledge. Chloe's the captain.
Well, no, because she's the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean she's the
We
captain
don't
of a
need her
medical
to-
vessel, but that doesn't mean that she's a doctor.
Yeah. Only person that needs to survive this fight is this lady. She can just fix everybody else.
and Fergus, because he could also.
Yeah, he can fix one person.
Yeah.
Technically, Dylan also has the heal skill. So
Wait, what? Oh, the skill. Okay, cool. Yeah. I was like, she's
she's
like-
fighting Lazarus patches.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nope.
Chloe goes down. And like that's the thing. I think Fergus and Evelyn, you both see on her face, right? Like before she was like super nervous and super like sweating a whole bunch and just like freaking out about this whole thing. But as she stands in the gap for her crew, she has no fear and then goes down and
And then she gets shot.
yeah, and then she gets shot in the face with a laser.
So the real problem with my plan was that all these people are scrubs. And the only non-scrub is in the room with me. Ugh.
And so this other guy is gonna shoot you, Connor, at a disadvantage.
What?
Don't be a scrub, Connor.
But I think they hit you.
Connor, you scrub.
What's your AC?
And going-
Oh no, your AC is 16, right? Because you're like
That's right.
ridiculously
Oh,
awesome.
that's right. You have Ironhide.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank goodness. Not a scrub. All right,
yeah, so you
we
just,
just
like,
won.
preternaturally dodge out of the way because you saw it coming, literally.
Just like
So these other people are gonna be like, holy crap, that lady ran away. We should go get her. And then
maybe shoot the guy who told you to get some and is standing in the open with a giant gun. You jerks.
I mean they need to move there first.
Oh, what?
Plus,
Why?
there are only 2 people in that room.
They all have guns. Don't they?
Okay, yeah. So that guy is gonna like. This guy is gonna like lean over, around the door, right, and shoot at you.
Right, yeah.
Boop boop. Hit.
Well, how
David,
rude.
No.
How much damage does he do?
13.
Wait,
David, no.
his gun does 1d10 damage?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
It's
all right.
a
Well, I'm
laser
gonna
rifle.
not take that damage. Thanks.
Oh, right, because you're a warrior. That is a very good hit to completely ignore. Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so we see one reality
Whoa.
where Ode would literally be just completely dead from this laser rifle shot, and instead he just dodges out of the way like a cool boss.
Woo.
Yay.
Yeah,
Well, that
this,
was the first shot.
yeah, this guy is gonna shoot you now.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh!
That is the third 20 you have rolled. What is that?
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Oh no.
How is that even?
My word, Caleb.
Oh, no.
What did you do to those dice?
Serious?
No.
6 crit rolls
So you're
just
down.
in this fight. All right, yeah, I die. Good game, guys.
I mean, you don't die. You're mortally wounded.
Yeah.
Here, let's look at this real quick because this is important for.
Is talking a free action?
I think so.
I talked. I'm like, hey, Till.
Yeah.
When you got a chance, could you close this door and this door and open this door?
Oh, genius. Well,
I've had about enough of this.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
that's a good plan. This lady's gonna die, but
She's already dead.
yeah.
I only have 1 heal, and this lady is probably about as capable as we are.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah. That's probably a
When
good
it
plan.
comes to my turn in like a year.
Well, everyone else is dead, so your turn is actually
Your turn's much closer than you think.
yeah. Because this guy's not going to do anything. This lady is unconscious. I'm unconscious. Fergus isn't going to do anything. So
That's
yeah,
fair.
it's
All
you're
right.
next, basically.
I'll flip
all right, so mortally
I'll
wounded-
flip the switches and space them then, I guess.
Yeah, a mortally wounded creature at 0 hit points will die in no more than 6 rounds. So
Okay.
you have 6 rounds owed.
Yep.
Let me add that to.
Good thing there is a person with the ability to heal in both of these rooms.
That's true. Yeah,
Yep.
that's fair.
Is there still a pirate in the room with you guys?
Yeah, she
Yep,
doesn't
right
want
in
to
front of
stab
me.
him, so she's having trouble killing him.
Right, we had this
Dylan? Dylan? He's going to kill you if you don't put him down.
You did just see me get shot in the face, so maybe that kicks it in a little bit.
Well, for the
Yeah.
sake of yourself and everyone else in that room, you need to end this fight now.
Yeah, you just saw Ode go down with a laser rifle to the chest.
Yeah.
Go into rage mode. Please and thank you.
Okay, so Fergus, it's you.
Well, okay. How much can I move?
You
per-
can move five squares per movement. So if you only move, you can move 10 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. Can I get into the secret hatch from this room?
No, you cannot.
Oh well. Okay, David, you're screwed, I guess. I can't get to you right now.
It's fine. Dylan has heal as a skill.
You know what?
Although I don't know if we have any Lazarus patches, actually.
Yeah, I go here and I close this door. So that's one less thing Till has to do.
Wait, where are you?
I'm right here.
He's
So
under.
I'm underneath the lady. That's weird. Here, I'll put myself here for convenience.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I close the door.
Gotcha.
Not on her. She's not stuck in the door. She's
Right. Yeah.
this isn't Dead Space.
Yep. So... yep. Door closes.
I'm glad at least someone got.
Oh,
So you just try to like lock the door, like
so
jam it.
bad.
Okay.
Well,
yep.
not like lock it, not jam it,
Right,
but
but just
lock
like
it.
yeah, so it can't be open. Yeah, sure. Yep. So you hit that button, and then you hear emergency power mode.
For closing
Can't
the
lock
door.
the door in emergency
For
power mode.
locking the door.
So cool that you can do that.
I know, right?
Wait, so emergency power mode doesn't let you lock
No,
doors?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you
Do you want me to roll a luck save?
no.
That was-
no, it would
that was
because it was
being
already
very-
locked before, right? Like we already established that.
Yeah.
I was just making a joke. Okay, so Ode, it's your turn. Doesn't matter. You can't do anything. Chloe, it's her turn.
She can't do anything.
She can't do anything. I should have added a thing for her on the round, but we'll just use your same thing for. She has as many rounds as you do.
The pansy doesn't do anything because he's a pansy.
Isaac, yeah. I mean, I don't think he does. Like,
Oh, I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Even if he wanted to, he wouldn't be
No,
able to
you're
because
not.
he has to move more than
It's a
5.
stun rifle. I'm gonna shoot him.
You're a kid, David. It's
I can get mad.
Till, it's your turn. Do you want to space these guys?
Last seal the door, space them.
Okay. I mean, I don't think.
Now it's dead space, and they have to hit the button as they're flying out of the door. Or they all actually.
Yeah, I don't think like they can do anything about it, right? Like,
They all make physical saves. Right?
yeah,
Like,
no, they would have to make physical saves. Yeah, that's what's happening.
of
I'm
course,
just
they're
gonna,
not in spacesuits, so it's probably
Yeah.
still gonna go badly.
If
for
you
them.
don't nerf those dice,
I know.
They're
Are
the
you serious
same.
with those?
actually, you know
Oh,
what though?
You know what? Let someone else roll for him, Caleb.
They literally all failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
So they all get sucked down into space and die. So we see the camera. The camera is basically like right here, and we just see like they just come at the camera, right? And they're just like get knocked everywhere. One of them like hits the button on the way out, right? As the trying to like close the door, and then gets
Dead
cut
space.
in half by the door,
Oh.
Caleb.
Oh.
and then
Caleb, that's a little far,
Goes
please.
Straight out of Dead Space.
fly. No, like legit. But that's the thing. I want this to be like
Yep.
this is intense. Like you just.
Although
murder
in
those
Dead
people.
Space, it takes about 20 minutes for the door to finally crunch through you, and then you waddle around in your own blood for about 5 minutes, and
Okay,
then
well,
you
that definitely doesn't happen.
die. But it's close enough. This reminds me of another sci-fi game we recently played where people got spaced, and it was terrifying.
What sci-fi game was that?
Remember Uncharted Worlds?
Oh yeah.
Spaced some guys,
Yep.
and in front of their comrade who is now
Yep.
mentally scarred.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, Connor drilled a hole in the space
Yeah.
station
Yep.
with a laser.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I killed thousands. It was a great
You
day.
killed like 5 people.
You didn't kill thousands.
Thousands. That was a great day.
Quote of the night.
Oh god.
I am too tired for the
Yeah, so they all
downside.
definitely get flown into space. And right, I think we see like the guy you guys were talking to the whole time. He's the one who like we see last. And
He's the one who gets chopped in half.
no, he's not the one who gets chopped in half, but we see like him floating out in space, and he's just like you see this just like look of shock on his face, and he just slowly like starts like freezing in space and then like floats away.
Yay.
Also, there's
So,
still another guy to
could you,
fight. so-
There
Could
is.
you put? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So Evelyn, it's you.
Okay.
Do you do anything or
Well, the door is closed now from
Yeah.
where I am, right? Boy,
oh,
I don't really know what she would do.
and this body gets sucked out too.
No.
Bye.
Very warm body, still possible of saving them, but
And the person in space?
no, I'm saying if there was going to be a possibility of saving them
Oh,
until
oh.
you spaced them.
Yeah.
Can I do an administer roll and try to get these people together? Or no, they're all in the other room. Aren't
That
they?
would probably be a lead roll.
That would probably be a lead too, yeah.
I reserve our rations.
Did you really just say rations?
Yeah, you did.
Many-
Connor, how does it feel that this is recorded and it's never gonna?
So, you said rations.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, all right. So
Does anybody have Lazarus patches?
I don't.
can I just go look for those and see if I can get them to them?
You could
Is
comms
there an
Till
issue room
and
there?
say, or yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're all back here.
So technically, you could say.
But no, they're over.
So
Yeah,
Nicole
oh,
obviously, Nicole Stavro obviously has Lazarus patches. So she's
Okay.
taking one out right now to like heal the crew member in front of her.
What is a
Okay,
Lazarus?
well, I mean, I take some.
Basically,
and,
it's just like it
magical
stabilizes.
space
Yeah, it stabilizes people.
I take some from her and I say I'm gonna go give one to my friend.
Well, I'm going to heal David with my
Probably-
magic.
She probably say ally.
I mean,
I'm closer.
yeah, that's the thing, Connor. Like the person you could save right now is Chloe. She's literally right in front of you.
Do you have a Lazarus patch?
Oh,
still?
okay, yes.
She,
then I
yeah,
get
she
that.
just got one from
I take
Stavro.
one from
Nicole.
her, and do I have to roll to apply it because I don't have any?
Yeah, I think so. Let's double check this. I think you have to roll a heal check.
I was
Well,
wondering
then
if Dylan
probably
had
somebody. I should probably.
No, I don't think
No,
I do.
Dylan doesn't. Yeah, Dylan's gonna need one if she
Yeah,
wants to
I think
heal
you need one to heal me.
Yeah.
Okay, Connor, use a intelligence heal. So heal plus intelligence. against
I
difficulty
must
6.
do that.
Yep, there you go.
There we go. All right.
So they're stabilized.
So Chloe is alive.
So Chloe's still alive.
Am I conscious or like unable to move?
You
or
can
am
be.
I-
It really doesn't matter, right? Like you can be in any
Okay.
stage of
Then yeah,
conscious
I
or
think
unconsciousness.
I'm just slumped up against this console, holding my chest and being like, oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
freaking out.
for sure.
Like what's happening?
You know what I think happens is I think the medical officer right next to you steps over and applies a Lazarus patch.
Oh, that was nice of her.
Yeah. And she heals you. Yep, you're stabilized.
Sweet. Now, that just means I don't die, right? Like I don't.
Yeah, you're basically unconscious. So once she does that, you just like pass out, but you're like stabilized.
Okay.
Yay! Nothing
And I
yet.
guess that Dylan, it's your turn, but there's still a guy in front of you. Like that's the only other thing that needs to happen here.
Yeah, so
Kill him. Tell us, Dylan. Kill him. Kill him. Thanks, kill him.
I think she goes to stab him like in the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. But you are using your sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Caleb's like, you are? You should use
I mean, he's down. He is mortally wounded. There's no getting around that, right? You did lethal damage to him. Oh, except you missed. What am I looking at? You got a.
Oh.
What?
You got an
Whoops.
8 on your attack. So you go to stab his shoulder and completely miss.
Wait, she still does 3
Oh.
shock damage, right?
Oh, yes. So I guess, yes. You stab him and he goes down. Yeah, that's right. You're right.
So now if someone goes down to shock damage, is that less lethal than like
Nope.
kill?
It's just regular damage, yeah.
Okay.
So Nicola's going to apply a Lazarus patch to this person in front of her and succeeds. So that person's okay. Oh, we don't have to worry about you dying anymore. So it's the pirate's turn, but he's unconscious. And there's no one else to worry about unless. So I guess the tornado stops, I guess, and you guys can attempt to heal the pirates if you want to. That's a thing you could do.
Well,